day of the week. Come on, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. What you waiting for? Come and take a seat. Like and subscribe, this is where you wanna be. Cause you know we gon' talk about it. Let's talk about it. Get in here, we in here tonight. So get in here, we in here to vibe.
Hey y'all, hey everybody, hey. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Let me give some shout outs to those that are in the building with your girl Amora tonight. Okay. I see Lauren Vibe. I see you, girl. Sandra, hey. I still see no name. I don't know. You might need to go fix that because I know you said the other day you don't know why it said that, but it is saying it again. Okay. Hey, Deanne. I see you, Cheryl. I didn't highlight Lauren. Let me highlight Lauren, y'all. I'm going to highlight all y'all. Sandra, I see you. Deanne, Cheryl, Riri. Poking around with P Talk, y'all. She's in the building. R. Hankins, thanks for coming. Mrs. Smith, I see you, girl. Angela Shepherd. Lady V is in the house. C. Baldwin. Hey, girl, I ain't seen you in a minute. I see Gina Womack. I see you, Womack. Gina. I see Sandra. I see Lisa Snow. I see Angela Shepherd. Melinda B. I see you, girl. Lorraine. Lorraine gonna always be there. Rain, snow, sleet, hail, hurricane, earthquake. She is in the building. You hear me? Hey, Lorraine. Oh, wait a minute. I just skipped somebody. Where you go, Rita? Oh, there you go, right there, Rita. I see you, Rita. Troy Parks. I see you. Tandra is in the building. Jamaica is in the building. Trisha. Hey, Trisha. PG Glam. Angela. I see you 2 times, girl. Yolanda, Cookie, Latonya Bailey. She said, happy Friday, everyone. And Amora, hey, girl. Troy Parks, I see you. Deborah R. is in the building. I am Glenn, for real. Our vegetable girl, she is in the building. Beverly Smith, I see you. Miss Lady, I see you, Miss Lady. Patrice is in the building. Kimberly T is in the building. Diana B, she said, hey, ladies. She is in the building. I see Yetta. Hey, Yetta, I ain't seen you in a minute. She said, hey, I'm more in chat. Hey, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey, Sheeta. Sheeta said, hey, everybody. I see Miss Hurd is in the building. She says, thank God for some real content. Woo! I see you, Miss Hurd, all up in the building. Shantez, don't forget about our girl Sandra Williams. She's in the building. What is it? Shanchez in the building. We talked to her the other day, honey. She said, Amor, make no mistakes about it. Let's not blame the parents for everything. Some of that itch is our fault too. Okay. All right. Hey, Sanchez girl. Just a mess. She up in here. I see you, Talonda. Bink, bink. I see you, girl. Hey, Marley. Yes, Tanisha is here. Let me see. Tinkers. There go my Tinker Bell. She's here. There goes Sharon. I'm waiting for Sharon to tell me that she won $500K in Vegas playing bingo, baby. Good luck. You know we're praying for you, Sharon. I hope you bring home the bacon, honey. Somebody needs to. Hey, Rose. I see you. She said, Yetta said, on this is about the girl who was attacked. Yeah, this is about the girl who was attacked. That's what we're about to talk about. Hey, Miss Tanya and Tanya T, I see you. Hey, Kenjo, I see you, girl. Who else we have? Angel or Angela Shepherd, I think I said you. Hey, Dimitri, girl. Hey, me said, Lord, thank y'all. I'm off. Love y'all. Love you too. Hey, Beneful. And I see Latoya said, what happened to my green? She was black at first, y'all. She done went and turned green in the middle of me talking, y'all. She done went and got her badge back. She said, I'm not about to be the only one up in here not a member, girl. I see you, Latoya. Tanya. Oh, child, don't come get me. Thank you, Latanya. Thank you. I see you, Jacqueline. I see you, Sabrina. Lady Unicorn is up in the building. Hey, Cheryl with the flowers. I appreciate that, girl. Monique is in the building. Hey, Monique, girl, what's going on? Mookie Creation, she's up in here. Who else we got? Nahimi, Alicia, that girl Shantae. Listen, y'all, that girl Shantae, that's the post that I put on my page today. She offers professional business services. Let's get it right. Professional business services. I put her business on my page today. You guys go check her out. She does resumes. She does calendars. She does business cards. Look, if y'all need professional services, y'all make sure y'all check out our girl, Shantae, up in the building, okay? All right. Poking around with P Talk said, hit that damn like button and stop playing and hit that like button immediately, okay? Thank you, Poking Around with P Talk. Alicia's in the building. I see you, me. She said, it's an awesome day, and it is. And it is. Hey, Outlaw, Bella, Nika, Nikki, I see you, girl. Nateria, she said, I'm so glad you came in these YouTube streets. It's a messy fire out here. Oh, girl. Well, I'm here, honey. Hey, Chris N, I'm here. She said, wait until 6 and 7 and I will let you know. Woo! Okay, will do, Sharon. Well, good luck either way, honey. Good luck either way. You hear me? Hey, Radiant Gorgeous with your gorgeous stuff. I see you. Trisha said, I need to renew my subscription. Go ahead and renew it, girl. I appreciate you guys that are members. This help keeps my page alive. Y'all know YouTube be trying to be tripping on giving us pennies, but y'all being members help me out a lot, and I do appreciate that. That is sponsorship to my page, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, okay? Thank y'all so much. Tina D, I see you, girl. Melinda, she said, I share her page. Thank you, Melinda. And listen, for all of you guys that's on my Facebook page, please share her business, honey. Okay, she offers professional services. Share, 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 share. And if you want me to promote your business, $25, that's all it is. Just hit me up and let me know. Just give me some information about your business. Let me go look and see if it's a legit business, and I will promote it on my page, okay? Legit businesses only, okay? None of that bullshit, okay? No bullshit, all right? I see you, Dana Price, in the building, Jessica Taylor, and who else? I think that's it. Oh, no, I see Lady B. Lady B said, let me go on and put my membership up there for 5 months, baby. Hey, Lady V, girl, listen. Today is the day that we start talking about something that we should have been talking about a long time ago. Let me put a picture up here right quick, y'all. Let me see if y'all know these peoples. Do y'all know these peoples right here? Because this is what we're talking about today. Do y'all know these peoples? This is Korra Obidi, her ex-husband, and you heard me right when I said ex. Her damn ex-husband of 2 years now, Dr. Justin Dean, okay? Lord Jesus, honey, listen, I kind of threw it out there a couple of times, and I didn't really touch on, I touched on it just a little bit, right? Just got a little feel of what y'all thought about it. But listen, I'm talking about this story, y'all. And listen, Korra Obidi is from Nigeria. We all know. African-American female marries a white guy that she met over in, okay, let me go and put my disclaimer up for about 5 seconds. All right, y'all see it scrolling down at the bottom. I am not trying to defame anybody. The purpose of this live and many more lives that's going to come after this about this story is to report the damn news, okay? I'm just reporting the news, okay? This is not to defame anybody's character. I'm going to speak the things that have already been spoken in the universe, okay? All right, let me go on and take that off. There we go. Disclaimers out there. Thank you, Quita. Thank you. Appreciate that. So listen, they met in China. Okay, listen, I don't know if y'all know, but sometimes poor countries, and Nigeria is not a poor country. However, sometimes in African countries, if you don't belong to a certain tribe, it's hard to get a good paying job. Okay, sometimes it's hard to pursue your career, things that you want to do, take yourself a little further in these type of countries. Okay, so she left Nigeria and went to China as an expat. Okay, she was a Nigerian expat, and an expat is just somebody that is living in another country for the purpose of work. Okay, they are not residents of the country. They are just there for work, but they belong to another country. Okay, so Kora, Nigerian expat in China. Dr. Justin Dean was an American expat in China. Okay, she said, "Amore, you have a lot of members compared to others. We love you." Thank you, Rita. I appreciate you so much, boo, for that super chat. Appreciate that. So they both are over there in China. Okay. So he didn't send for her to come to China, and she didn't send for him to come to China. And it's important that I note that, okay, because they didn't meet online. They didn't meet in no chat room. They actually met both working in China. Now, because I've had the privilege to live outside the country, I know a little bit about how this type of hookups work, okay? Now, African women and the Filipino Asian women, when they go to these different countries, they are treated like servants, okay? They're not treated like how we're treated here in America, okay? Just gonna keep it a buck. They treat them like they, like they're needy, okay? They treat them like they're the bottom of the totem pole, so to speak. So they don't get that high class, generosity that Americans get. Okay. So he probably over there in China being treated like royalty, whereas she was probably not so much. Okay. Because again, they look down on people from countries like Africa. Well, Africa is a continent, but they look down on Africans and Filipinos and other Middle Eastern people as well. Okay, so she was being treated like a subservient, a server over there. I'm sure. Okay, because I've seen it with my own eyes, child. I've seen it with my own eyes. Lord Jesus, I be feeling sorry for them. They don't pay them that much, but an American go over there, honey. They gonna pay that American. You know what I mean? Because that American ain't gonna go over there unless they are paid very good money. So now, out of his own mouth, he said that while he was over there, he was making about $10,000 a month. Okay. Now, normally how they do it is they pay you your salary, plus they give you your living expenses for free. Okay. Now, I don't know if that was the case in his case, but I know in my husband's case, when my husband went overseas, on top of his salary, he also got his living quarters for free. Okay. And they sometimes give you a vehicle for free as well. But anyway, so you got this Dr. Justin Dean, young white man. He runs into this Nigerian, beautiful young woman. They start communicating. They like each other. They fall in love, whatever the hell you want to call it. And he says, I want to bring you to America. Okay. In 2018, right? They got married. But before they got married, right? Because they didn't know each other long. Before they got married, Korra, the young Nigerian, went back to her hometown because she said she got cold feet a little bit. She was like, I'm about to get married. I'm about to be married forever. I got to sleep with the same man forever. She got cold feet. She had an affair. Now, this is before the marriage and before she ever came to the United States. Now, this is something that she said out of her own mouth, okay? She had an affair with somebody back in her country. Dr. Dean would have never known about this had she not came out herself and admitted to the affair. She said, listen, I want to tell you something because, it weighed on her conscience. Sometimes we do that. Some of us take that shit to our grave and be like, shit, you will find out after I'm gone, dead and gone, okay? But some people have a conscience and they say, you know what? I want to clear the air. I want to say what I've done because I don't want this to eat me alive. Some things will eat you up inside if you don't let it out, okay? So she told her then fiance that she had an affair. He allegedly forgave her, but he didn't. We'll talk about that. But he said he forgave her and he married her. Now, let me back up a little bit. He brought her to the U.S. on a fiance visa, okay? Now, for those that don't know, fiance visa is hard to get, okay? It's really hard to get. You got to do a whole lot of paperwork and it's costly. It costs a lot of money, okay? He paid allegedly $10,000 on that fiance visa to get her to the United States, okay? So he brought her to the United States before they said I do. They was just engaged. Before they said I do, she confessed to cheating. He forgave her allegedly and married her. He married her, okay? So you would think, now she confessed this before they got married. If Dr. Justin Dean had a problem with her sleeping with somebody in Nigeria, he had the opportunity at that time to say, I don't want to marry you. Let me send you back to your country. I don't want to be with you, right? You would think so, right? But he did. What did he do? He married her anyway. He married her anyway, okay? So anyway, now they married. Now you got a white man married to an African woman. There they go. Now they start making content together on social media. She has her first daughter, their first daughter. They still making content. They growing. People are falling in love with them. You know, couples, they love nice looking couples on the internet, right? They start gaining followers, more him than her. You know what I'm saying? He's gaining followers because, again, he's still a doctor, y'all. He's still a doctor. They doing content. He's shooting her videos. She's dancing. She's singing. She's doing her thing. Somewhere along the line, he announces that they are getting a divorce. Okay. You heard me. He comes out to the public and announced that he and Korra are getting a divorce. And he says this because he can no longer deal with the things that he's been dealing with. Now, he said this himself. He posted it on his page. Apparently 10 days. Now, this happened shortly after she had their second child, their second daughter. Okay. He about 4 days after she had the daughter, he announced they're getting a divorce. About 6 days later, now we're talking 10 days after the birth of their second daughter, this man puts her out. Yeah, he did. And admits that he did it. Admit in several videos. Yes, I put her out 10 days after my daughter was born. Yes, I put her out 10 days after my daughter was born. He put her and her daughters out the house, okay? So she had to go find somewhere to live with her and her daughter. So they moved into a one-bedroom apartment, okay? Now, this is where the story gets very, very interesting to me. It's a long story, and I'm just trying to cram it all up into one little introduction, okay? After he put her out, you know, he told the world he was divorcing her or whatever the case may be. She ended up filing for the divorce. She ended up filing for divorce and divorcing him. She made him stand on it, okay? He initiated it as far as saying they were getting a divorce, but she is the one that filed for divorce. But if you listen to the words that come out of his mouth, he will tell you that he divorced her. Now, granted, he put her out. Granted, he told the world it was getting a divorce, but he never filed. Okay, now this is per her sister. Her sister actually said, you said you wanted to divorce her, but you didn't. She divorced you. She filed for the divorce, okay? Now, after she filed for divorce, you know, they both went to their platforms and spoke about it. Here, there, everywhere. Korra begins to grow. Now, what I don't know is, I don't know the number of supporters. And if somebody knows, drop it in the chat for me. If you know the number of the supporters that she had before she left him, can you please let me know? Because that's the part I do not know. I do not know how many supporters she had before she left him. But now she got 8.4 million. Okay. So she grew after leaving this joker, not while they were married. Okay, so she had 4 million. Okay, so Kenjo said, hold on, let me grab some water right quick. Ooh, give me some water. Okay, so Kenjo said, okay, Kenjo said she had about 4 million. Angela said she had a couple of million. Okay, so she has some millions, okay, but let's just go with 4 because that's greater than just 2, okay? So let's just say she had 4 million followers while they were together as a couple. Now she has 8.4. So she's even doubled the amount of followings that she had since the divorce. And he don't have 1 million. Let me show you her page right quick. Hold on one second. I'm going to show y'all who we're talking about. I'm going to show you her page, and then I'm going to show you his page, okay? So y'all know who we're talking about. This is Korra Obidi right here. Young Nigerian singer, dancer, mom of 2, now divorced, so single parent, okay? So this is Korra, okay? She has 8.4 million followers, as you can see right here, okay? Now, let's go to his page, and let's show you. I don't even think he has 1 million the last time I checked. Hold on. That was 2 days ago. But let me check now. Justin Dean. Oh, child, we got to talk about this joker. Okay, so he has, let me put him up. He a whole trip, y'all. If you ever, girl. He definitely reminds us of somebody that we used to talk about that we no longer talk about. Let's put his page up. This is him. He has 912,000 followers. Now, we ain't sleeping on that number because that's still a lot. But can you imagine having less than 1 million and she got 8.4 million? Okay. Now, let's talk about Dr. Justin Dean right quick, y'all. Let me just give y'all a little rundown on the things that he said about Korra, his Nigerian ex-wife. Okay. She said it's blurry to me. You can't see it? I think I can't, well, anyway, it's 912. Just trust the process. That's what it's saying. I'm not sure why it's blurry. But Dr. Justin Dean, okay, he is a chiropractor, right? He has, oh, Lord, they said so much. But let's just talk about some of the things that he's alleging Korra of doing, okay? He said that she cheated on him when she was 5 months pregnant. He said that she didn't really want his daughters. You know, actually said that she hated the day that she had the daughters. Now, let me just talk about that for a minute, because he acted like that was the worst thing ever. He put her out and took the kids. She had to get the police and get them back. Oh, he took the kids. Now, I did hear he took the kids before, and she had to, and she couldn't breastfeed the babies because he wouldn't bring the kids back. Yeah, so Catherine, hey, welcome to the chat, Catherine. Thank you for that information. So let me tell you, he said that she cheated on him, and he also says that she said the worst thing ever. You know how some men say, oh, she said the worst thing ever in the world. And the worst thing ever in the world was supposed to be that she regret the day she ever had a child with him. Now, we as mothers have said shit like that before several times about our baby daddies. Okay? Sitting here saying that you regret the day that you had a baby with a certain guy is not a crime. There is absolutely nothing wrong with saying that, because you're really just speaking your truth. There's nothing wrong with saying, I regret the day I had a child with you. Basically, what she's saying is, I wish I had a different baby father. Okay? I wish you wasn't the father of my kids that I have to deal with for the next 18 damn years. Okay? How many of y'all have ever said that? Because I know I've said that before myself about my son. I wish he had a different daddy. If we could only go back in time and pick our baby daddies, I'm sure all of us would pick a different guy. Both my kids' father would be my husband that I'm married to right now. Okay? Now, he claims that that was the worst thing that she could have ever said to him, and that is, I hate or I regret the day that I had my daughters with you. So he took that as she doesn't like the kids, she don't want the kids, she's not a good mom, and so forth and so on. Okay? That's what he claims to be a not fit mother. Okay? So he has since tried like 3 times, maybe even 4, of trying to take custody of the girls from the Nigerian mother, okay? Because he wants to say she's unfit. She goes on live too much, and now that's her. That's how she get paid, okay? She gets paid. She is an influencer. dancer, singer. She gets paid. She advertised herself for different gigs from social media, being an influencer. He can't stand that. So anyway, he divorces her and he starts saying things like, she said, Amor, I know this story. I follow her. He is an asshole. He is an asshole. I figured that out over the last couple of days. Now, let me caveat back right quick. I have not always followed this couple. Well, they're not a couple anymore, ex-couple. I have not always followed them. So if y'all have different information y'all want to throw out there, and if I can read it, I will. But I am learning more and more about the story, okay? I've watched several videos, older videos that he has since now tried to delete off of social media. But some YouTubers have them on their page, and I have been watching them. And he is definitely not the nice, kind, perfect ass man that he claims to be. Okay. Now let me tell you something. He, like I said, he said that she cheated on him when she was 5 months pregnant, right? He also said she's had a whole bunch of threesomes. He said that she give fellatio to different men, right? He said that she named some club that he was forced to go to in Nigeria off of her vajayjay. He's saying all this weird ass shit. Now he's saying this while they've been divorced for 2 years. Like, why does it even matter, to be honest with you? Why is he even bringing this story up? You want to know why? Because he's mad, he's jealous, and he wants to destroy her. And the reason why he wants to destroy her, because she is doing better than him. You got to think about it. A white man marries an African girl, brings her to America, right? And try to make it seem like, I did you a favor. I upgraded your life, because y'all know America's supposed to be, the melting pot. So he brings this African woman to America, treats her like shit, right? And now mad because this woman that he feel like he built, or that's lower, right? Lower than him. He feels like, how in the hell can she be doing better than me? You got to think about it. Let me paint the picture a little bit brighter for you, okay? Paint this picture a little bit brighter. Here you go, a white man marry what he thinks is a poor black woman, right? What he thinks is a poor black woman. He marries her. He feels like he upgraded her life, but in fact, she upgraded her own life. And he's mad about it because she's doing better than him, okay? He feels like she owes him because he is the one that got her to the United States. Now, in the divorce decree, I remember seeing where the judge made her pay him back $50,000, and you heard me right, $50,000 for bringing him bringing her to the United States. Even though he said out his own mouth, it only cost him $10,000. The judge made her pay Dr. Justin Dean $50,000. Okay. Now let me back up just a little bit. He came to social media saying he's going to divorce her. They get a divorce, right? She turns around and files and divorces him. She claimed domestic abuse. He said it didn't happen. He wanted full custody of the children, right? When he could not get full custody of the kids, y'all want to know what this joker did? Sit back and relax and let me tell you what this joker did. When he couldn't get full custody of the girls, this joker files for spousal support. Now, how you go from I'm the best fit parent for my daughters to I'm not fit to keep a full-time job? How do you go from that? How do you go from telling Your Honor, I'm the best fit parent. I can financially provide. I can mentally provide. I have physical security, right? I can physically provide for them a place to live, right? I feel that I'm the better parent to keep my girls. And see, let me tell you something. He thought that he could get the kids because he is a white American man with blue eyes, and she is a black African woman. Okay, we can put it on the flow. Is the reason why he filed all these parties with the court is because he is a white American man with blue eyes, and he felt that the law in America would be on his side. Okay, and the reason why he's acting out, in my opinion, still today, is because he is a white American man and the law did not see it his way. Okay, he didn't get what it is he wanted, but he thought, if I go in there with the lawyer and tell the judge that this black woman from a whole nother country, Africa, well, we know Africa is a continent. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? He thought that because he was a white American man, that he can go tell a judge with his white lawyer, right, that Kora Obidi, an African woman that he brought to the United States, he thought that the judge would see everything in his way and give him everything that he asked for. Okay? That's not what happened. That is not what happened. So Justin Dean is getting a taste of reality. A taste of reality that skin color don't always win. It don't always win. Now, y'all know back in the day it used to, okay? So now you go into court, you tell the judge you the better fit parent. When the judge didn't buy his bullshit, then he says, Your Honor, I need spousal support because I cannot mentally hold down a job. I am not in a position to work full time. Okay? How you go from you the best fit to now you the needy one? Yes. So he, as a man, wanted spousal support from Korra, the black African, now American, dual citizen, singer, dancer, single mom, successful singer, dancer, single mother. Okay? So anyway, you would think that they just got a divorce yesterday, but no, they got a divorce 2 years ago. Okay? But because he's hurt, because he is hurt, he wants to destroy her. He has even went as far as saying that this will not end until she is unalived or in jail. Okay? Now, let me tell you what the things that he wants her to go to jail for. Let's put that on the floor. He wants her to go to jail for defaming him. He says, oh, she's affecting my business. Now, we all know you don't go to jail for defamation. That is a civil suit, okay? Defamation is a civil suit, and they fight for money, all right, in courts. No one goes to jail for defamation. But because she's from Nigeria, I guess he thinks that, oh, let me just scare her into saying that she's going to go to prison. We've heard that before, right? He tries to scare her into saying she's going to go to prison to try to get what he wants. But she's not buying the bullshit. Now, I don't know if it's just she's a smart, intelligent young lady, or she has someone in her corner that's a smart and intelligent young lady, okay? But that's what he does. He tells his fans, oh, I can sue for defamation, but I'm not going to waste my time. So if you're not going to waste your time suing for defamation, why do you constantly bring it up? Huh? Why? Because you know you can't sue for defamation, right? Because defamation means that you got to prove that what she's saying is not true. So she said that he used to slap her in the face, okay? She said that they went to a party and he made all her male friends, he called all her male friends' attention, said, hey. He tried to line up all her male friends, and he told her to get, told the male friends that Korra would give them head, right? Yeah, you heard me. Suck their, Peter whackers. That's what Korra said. Korra said he got the attention of all her male friends. Now, allegedly, he was supposed to be drunk, But how drunk can you be? How drunk can you be as a husband to line up men and tell these men that your wife will give them head? Yeah, and she stayed with him. I don't understand why, because he would have got his ass kicked that night. You understand what I'm saying? He would have been, I would have filed for divorce the next morning, okay? But he also pushed her on the same day. Now, these are her words, not mine, okay? She said this man gave her STD and then treated her with antibiotics, but yet he claims she cheated on him. Now, I have a clipping that I want to play. Let's go to this one first. Where he alleges, is on his page, y'all, that she cheated on him when their child was in her stomach at 5 months. Hold on 1 second. Let's just see which one it is. And then he got his mama involved, which I think is sick and crazy. Because mamas, I feel like, should stay the hell out of this shit. Okay, let's listen to this one. This is short, but let's listen to a little bit of this, and then I want to play an old clipping, because him saying that she cheated on him was also said before. He came out and debunked it. Well, not debunked it, just took it back. He apologized for lying, basically is what he did, right? He apologized for lying and saying, oh yeah, the things I said about her is not true, right? But now he's coming back out with the same ass lie again, that she cheated. She's had these threesomes. She's been with all these men. He's saying this 2 years after they ain't even together no more. So you would say to yourself, why does it matter, right? Why, if she did cheat on you, who gives a fuck? Y'all ain't even together no more, right? But I'm going to tell you why he's doing this. He's doing this because he wants people to turn against her. But he also wants to put this in the atmosphere so his daughters can one day see this, okay? That's why he's doing this. So his daughters could one day see this. Let's see if this is the one where he says she cheated. Hold on 1 second. Let's just see. Hold on. No, it's this one. All right, let's see how long it is. Oh, it's 22 minutes. I don't want to play the whole entire thing, but I just want y'all to listen to the part where he actually accuses her of cheating. This is 2 years after their divorce, and then I'm going to go back to where he actually came out and said that it's not even true. So he's actually defaming her yet again, but accuses her of defaming him. Okay? Here we go.
And in this particular video,
let's jump ahead.
This is an unadulterated version. So, anyways, we moved to China, and I'm told that I need to have a member of my family at the wedding. And so I asked my mom several months before. She didn't have a passport. I think she'd been on a plane maybe once before, but it was the first time for her international travel for sure. She had to get a passport, a visa, which is getting a visa to Nigeria is a nightmare. And had to get it ready. So yeah, so I went to Nigeria in November or something like that. And was there for several weeks, and then my mom showed up, and we planned on doing a very small wedding. It was just like 40 people, her family, my mom, which is very strange in their culture for a mom to come, not for a dad to come. But my dad's not the kind of guy that like really has any desire to go to Africa, and my mom represented me, and it was very non-traditional.
Now, if you listen, he throws little jabs in there that you have to pay attention to, okay? But I'm going to point him out once he starts doing it, because he'll throw little jabs in there. He wants you to actually hear it. So I'm going to point those out, okay? He's good at doing that shit, okay?
And interesting enough, there was like some interesting traditions that I thought were a bit strange, but I respected them. Like the elders of the village had requests. Mainly, it was beer and cigarettes. So I always made jokes that I paid for my wife with beer and cigarettes, just because it's funny. There was some, I guess, some sacrificing of some animals. I believe it was like a goat and a chicken and a cow or something. I wasn't there part of it, but it was part of the ceremonial process, which I found to be intriguing that that was still being done. But hey, I respect everyone's culture, and how people choose to say their marriage vows is I completely respect, because it's all tradition, culture. I love to learn about all of them, and I look forward to going to Portugal here in a few weeks and learning about their culture. Okay. So what was it? So we're preparing for the wedding, right? Like I have my traditional gowns, and I'm in Nigeria, Lagos, and immediately I noticed the traffic, and there wasn't really anything to do there, except for party. Like that's pretty much what you do in Lagos. You party and then you hang out at home. But I wanted to do other things. So, anyways, we're preparing for this, and we were trying to do a cheap wedding, like cheaper, because we needed to move in LA and establish a new life. And I spent a lot of money in China making sure we had lots of fun. Like we were always going out and doing things and eating the best food. So, I mean, I didn't care. I was like, screw it. You only live in China once. Let's just live it up. Right? So there was an interesting occurrence, and I would have never known about this if she hadn't published a book. But when we were preparing for the wedding, she went to have me visit this chief that she knew from before moving to China. And I thought it was weird, but I mean, I didn't know anything about the culture, but she wanted to go ask for a wedding gift from him. And in her book, apparently, it turns out that it looks like, at least the way she wrote it, is that she was an escort for him, that he flew her around and like paid for her flights, first class, and she would sing and dance.
You see how he tried to throw a shot in there? He's throwing several shots, and I see you guys in the comments saying, because I don't know if you guys know, but Bokamosa is from Africa as well. I think you're from South Africa, right, Bokamosa? So Bokamosa points out the cigarettes and whatever he's asking is just part of a negotiation for dowry. Is that how you say it, dowry? What's dowry? Explain to me what that means. She said, pity he didn't learn anything, okay? So I guess she's saying what he's talking about, the cigarettes, and trying to allude that there's nothing to do there but partying or something like that. That's a part of their tradition of negotiation, okay? And he's trying to take little shots there. But he also, if you listen, trying to take a shot now saying that she was an escort for this man in Nigeria, that she wrote in her book that he used to do things for her and she used to do things for him. So now he's trying to allude that she was an escort. That's what he wants people to think. She sold her body. She was a prostitute. She was an escort. You understand what I'm trying to say? He's trying to make it seem like she was a filthy, nasty, in America, we say a hoe. Okay. He's trying to allude that she was a hoe. Okay. That's what he's trying to do. Okay. Kenjo said, and what do you say, Kenjo? And truth be told, Korra paid her own dowry. What is that dowry? What does that mean? Let me look it up right quick. What's a dowry? Hold on, y'all. Let me just look it up, because I be wanting to know what I'm talking about. Dowry. Let's see what that is. That is, let's see if I'm pronouncing it right. Dowry is property or money brought by a bride. Okay, property or money brought by a bride to her husband on their marriage day. Okay, so I guess it's a traditional thing that the bride brings money to the husband on their marriage day. Okay. So, okay, Diana, welcome to the chat, Diana. For those that are new in the chat, can y'all please subscribe to my page and also hit the thumb up button on this video. But Diana said it's a payment to the family for the wedding, okay? The payment to the family from the bride to the groom. Okay, it's a cultural thing. Okay, thank y'all for clearing that up. I appreciate that, okay? It's a cultural thing. All right, here we go.
Perform. And then it turns out, at least from what it says in her book, it says, let me read her exact words. So I'm not turns out it wasn't a fetish at all. He just wanted a princess to lick his ass, literally. I had no idea he knew my grandfather was mine, and since they probably were in the same age, he felt the discrimination towards the royal family in the village. He, on the other hand, was a merchant who rose to wealth through work his hands. I respected him for that, but he wanted to pay for a bloodline royalty to lick his nyesh, which means his asshole. And then her next statement, and I didn't know anything about this until the book came out. So that happened. We move. So
let me just stop right here, right? You see how he just emphasized he wanted her to lick his ass. Okay, Diana, thank you for being here since the beginning. But do you see how he's emphasizing the man? She said in her book that she wrote, Korra wrote a book, and he's saying that the man in the book wanted Korra to lick his ass, right? He's saying that. Listen, he actually put in the title up here, Part 4 of Telling My Survivor Story, okay? We all know where this may have come from. You know, Tisa Risa came out and she wrote a little clip of why the F did I get married? So now everybody is coming out saying, oh, I want to tell my story. I want to tell my story. I want to tell my story. And you got people going around wanting to tell their story. Well, I guess he wants to get in on it as well, okay? So anyway, he says, Part 4 of Telling My Survivor Story. Wedding, licking an old man's ass, moving to LA, and getting cheated on just after our traditional wedding. So he's trying to say Korra licked an old man's ass, they moved to LA, and she cheated on him after their traditional wedding, okay? That's what he's trying to say. He's a liar, okay? So let's go. And a gaslighter. You got to pay attention to these type of things. He's gaslighting his way all through these damn videos, okay? You got to just know when a person is gaslighting, okay? Here we go.
Why do I say this? It's not the slut shamer. It's not to do anything but show the level of disrespect that was happening to my knowledge and not to my knowledge. She brought me to a man's house to ask for money for our wedding, and like a gift for like starting a new life, that she was an escort for, at least appearingly so from her text. So that happened, we move. How disrespectful is that?
Again, he's calling her an escort, okay? He's calling his wife an escort, ex-wife now, but he's trying to say when they were married that she was an escort for this man. You see all this defamation type shit he's putting out there. He's trying to paint a bad picture for Korra, okay?
Bring you to a man's house that you've had previous sexual relations with, according to her own words, so it seems.
It never said anything. I have not even read the book, y'all, but just the little insert that he just read from the book does not mention that she had sex with this man. But he wants to put this into his supporters, his followers' head, that Korra was having sex with this man in this book.
And not tell me about it. Okay? There's a whole bunch of stuff from this book that I didn't know about. Okay? For example, saying she was raped by a church member. She was raped by an uncle. She was raped by all these different...
And my thing is this, y'all. Let me stop for a moment. This is an ex-husband of 2 years. Why the F is he on his page discussing what she wrote in her book? They ain't even together no more. So can you imagine your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriend, of 2 years going on their platform discussing something that you wrote in a book. Why? Why is he discussing with his supporters what she wrote? You want to know why? Because he's jealous and he's a clout chaser. Let's continue.
I only knew about one of them, and her and I talked about everything. So I think they're lies, because in 5 years of knowing the person, she didn't tell me about all these things. So see, there's establishing a history of accusing people of sexual abuse for emotional pity and support from the internet.
Here's another motherfucking man now trying to say that she's lying about being art or essay that she wrote in her book about. Now he's like, oh, we was together for 5 years. She never told me that, so it has to be a lie. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh my God, these men.
I knew about one of these people, and she talked about it a lot. And I asked her, was there anybody else? And she said no. So either she didn't tell me, which is possible, or she's clearly lying to make a more dramatic story, because that's how you get the views on this Facebook, is drama and lies. So, okay. So we got married, right? Everything was hunky-dory. And then it was time for me to move to LA. Now, the next 6 months of my life was probably the most confused and depressing I've been. Because I moved to LA and I wasn't rolling in the money, I wasn't making money. So I needed to start a business. So I took a job. And to save money, first off, I went home and got the worst flu of my life. And I got on FaceTime with her, went to a car lot, and asked her to pick out a car, because I was going to buy her a car, because I wanted to make sure she had some wheels to drive around LA, so that she could go to auditions and she could do what she needed to do for her music. So we went around the car lot, and she picked out a Honda CRZ, which is a 2-door hatchback car. I didn't really like it. It was too small for me. I was going to be driving it until she came to the States, which I was immigrating there too. But that was the car I bought for her. So I bought her a car. And then, so I'm working this job. It's going terrible. I'm working in the Jewish clinic. It just wasn't a good fit for what I was doing. It was taking insurance. It was in the wrong demographics. It just wasn't working out. So I was living in a hostel with basically drug dealers, with bunk beds sets of 3, right? So bunk beds sets of 3. And during this time, my wife is absent. She barely speaks to me. I just moved to this new city for her dream, and she barely talks to me. And when I do talk to her, she's scrolling Instagram, not interested in the conversation. And I had to literally make a rule, hey, just give me 10 minutes a day, and the rest of it just where I have your complete undivided attention. Only asking for 10 minutes of my wife's time a day. And she said I was controlling because I wanted to talk to her for 10 minutes a day. So I'm actually learning about my new wife, her life, and what she's doing through her Instagram. And what do I see through her Instagram? She's partying, she's wearing skimpy dresses, she's dancing with men. I'm not a jealous man, that's not the problem, but it was kind of like, what the hell? I moved to this city for you, and you won't even talk to me? So that happened for a while. And I kind of sensed that maybe she was like, maybe she doesn't want to move to America. And she told me as much. She's like, oh, my career's taking off here. I have 150,000 followers now. People are noticing me. She was getting invited to the best parties and that kind of stuff. She was really soaking up the social media fame, which at that time was only about 130,000 followers, which about 40,000 followers of them were for our wedding pictures, so you're welcome. So I was just feeling really neglected and confused. And then something happened. She called me, hysterically crying, saying she was harassed and assaulted by a police officer. And I know that she's like, she's very loud and strong and, like, you know, stands her ground, and which I respected about her. But I was like, crap. You can't do what you did in China, in Nigeria. You're gonna get, like, it's gonna end badly for you. So what did I do? I freaked out. I spent money I shouldn't have spent, and I flew to Nigeria to see her. And it rekindled every.
Wake Up Sheeple says Dr. Dean is not Robert H. He will take you to court for defamation. He is well-known doctor and a great dad. Okay, well, tell him take me to court, Wake Up Sheeple. We still gonna talk about it up in this mofo, okay?
She was like, I miss you so much. She went from, like, discarding me, completely ignoring me, to love bombing me again once I'm in Nigeria. Then I get back from Nigeria.
Now, as you can hear him say that she loved bomb him. Okay, so Shay, I got different people coming in the chat, you guys. I guess my video, somebody must have, I don't know, but anyway, it says Kora is a liar. I would never believe this man wanted to destroy her, and she wanted to destroy her, and she wants to destroy him. All this doctor want is peace. Only ignorant people will believe anything other. Well, child, I don't know who this Shay person is, but it's clear that this man wants to destroy her, and I'm going to prove it to you, okay? So let's continue. We got some Dr. Dean fans in here. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button, okay?
Find out that she lied about the entire police officer incident. She was actually the one that assaulted the police officer.
Now, the thing about it is, now, as you see on his message where he puts his title, he says, part 4 of telling my survival story, okay? How is his survival story talking about things that she put in her book about her experiences? How is that him talking about his survival stories? What did she do to him? What did he survive? He's defaming and saying things about her, but what happened to him? What is he saying happened to him? It's just that it sounds like he just wants to talk about her. What is going on with that? He wants to tell things about her and discuss things that she wrote in her book, but he's not talking about things that she did to him.
I saw the video where she's filming them, and then she slaps him and slaps the phone out of his hands. And I'm just like, wow, you lied to me. And that should have been a red flag for me. That should have been a predictor of what's to come. But hell, I was in love, and I was obsessed with her.
And he still is obsessed with her. You heard him just say he was obsessed with her. He still is obsessed with her, right? And let me tell you why I say that. He's obsessed with her so much that since their divorce, he went and got another young lady, right? That looks similar. I'll just say similar to Korra. Okay. He went and tried to get a Korra replacement because he is definitely so obsessed with her. Okay.
Just really wanted to be with her. And, you know, like stupid young country boy, unexposed country boy that I was. But this continued for a while. And now I know why she was so absent. She was having an affair.
Okay, did you hear what he just said? Now I see why she was so absent. She was having an affair. Now listen to him. Listen a little bit more, y'all.
Not because I knew about it. I learned about this affair. I knew about a different affair that she had, which we're going to go into great detail about that because it's one of the most messed up things that's ever occurred in my life. We're going to go into the affair that she had with a person I didn't know, some guy she calls in her book named Jack. So this is a month after, this has got to be within the first 3 months after our traditional wedding. And she's already having an affair with another man. So it's like, no wonder. But I didn't know about this affair until her book came out. When she published this book and talked about this affair, the details of it were vastly different than the other affair that I knew about. And we'll go into the details of that one, that messed up situation later in a different video. Because I'm going in chronological order here. So I married this woman. I moved to LA for her music, her dream. I make all these sacrifices. I'm immigrating her here, and she's cheating on me. Right?
Oh, poor Justin Dean. Poor Dr. Justin Dean. He says, I married this woman. I move her to the United States. I immigrated her, and she cheats on me. Poor Dr. Dean. Poor Dr. Dean.
So, damn, I wish I would have known then, because I wasn't legally married to her in the United States yet. We just did the traditional wedding. I would have bailed then. I wish I just would have known, but I didn't. I didn't find out about all the affairs until we already had our first child. And therefore, when we had a child, I felt like I wanted to keep the family together, regardless of the crazy stuff I was finding out. So I'm here building, and I'm just lonely. I'm here, I don't know a soul, trying to build a business. That first 6 months in LA was really torture, because I just married a woman. She would barely talk to me for no explainable reason. And I was being accused of being controlling because I just wanted to talk to her on the phone, see how her day was, tell her about my day. I didn't get that. Yeah, I wouldn't hear from her for 3 or 4 days at a time. Now, why is this relevant? Because it's just what I've been through. And it's very therapeutic for me to actually say this on a public forum, simply because there's so many lies about my character, so many lies about me as a human, that are just so far from the truth. I met a beautiful woman in China, fell in love with her, brought my mother to her country, did a traditional wedding, and then moved to a new city where I knew no one, started completely over from scratch for another human being's dream. I think that's husband of the year material myself. Like that's the way it should be. And then while I'm doing all of this, I am getting cheated on at least twice. One thing looks like from the wording in the book, she was fed some nice some nice sushi, so she felt that she needed to cheat on her husband. And then there's another incident that this is, you will not believe this one. It is insane. But there's a build up to this because the story must go on. So that is the time frame from getting married to right up into the moment that she was immigrated. I was neglected. I was accused of being controlling because I wanted to talk to my wife. Pretty reasonable. And I moved to a new city for her dream. Yep, that's what I did. And I probably should have just called it all off when I found out that she lied to me about the police officer, because I should have saw it as a red flag and a predictor to what had come. And I could have bailed at that moment with no consequences. But I'm an idiot. I stayed. I regret nothing, because I have the most two amazing, beautiful daughters that were obviously supposed to be in this world. But, when I learned about that, the two instances, one that she told me about and one that I read about in her book, the rule of three, if there's whatever it is, he times it by 3. So there was obviously a lot more. And there is more that I know about, but I'm not going to reveal names. And of course,
now he's again accusing her of cheating all these different times. Make sure you pay attention to that, okay?
because I promised I wouldn't. So
Oh, I'm not going to reveal the names of all the people that she cheated on because I promised I wouldn't. Okay.
man. So from her book, I learned about 5 or 6 men that raped her that she never told me about, which makes me think she's lying because she told me everything. We talked about everything. We were actually very close at one point, like very close, like best friends, like true husband and wife. And the weird thing here is and I don't know why she decided to put this in her book. I don't know why, but she describes her father coming into her room to kill mosquitoes, which I'm told by many Nigerians that's slang for inappropriate behavior.
You hear this man? Do y'all hear this man? This man is such a manipulator. You hear me? Do you hear this man? How he's like, oh, she's put in her book that her father used to come in her room at night and kill mosquitoes, and I'm hearing that's slang for inappropriate behavior. What?
I don't know if I believe that, but I mean, I can't believe she said that about her own dad. And she did bring that story up to me on several occasions that he would come into my room and kill mosquitoes while I was sleeping. And I was just like, what does it mean? I just never thought that much of it. So again, these are her own words. And these are my words. This is what I was experiencing.
Even if she did tell him that, what does that have to do with his survival story? What does that have to do with what she did to him? He's basically saying, oh, and she told me this, and she told me that, and she told me this. So you going down memory lane of everything that she's ever told you. How is that abuse to him or anything negative to him? This is clearly, let me go back Korra so people cannot like her. Let me go put these out in the universe so people can believe this about Korra, my ex-wife.
During this time. Obviously, I was being disrespected, and it just got worse. So it gets 1,000 times worse than her licking an old man's ass. See you guys soon.
So y'all heard him say it gets 1,000 times worse than her licking an old man's ass. Y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard that. Okay. Now, this was April the 15th, 4 days ago that he made this video. Okay. Now, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm up here eating peach cobbler. I'm sorry. All right, hold on. Let me take some water. Hold on one second. Okay. This is 4 days ago that he made this video. Okay. Now, this is not the first time that he has put out that she has cheated on him. This is not his first time that he did this. He did it several years ago. Now, listen. Now, let me present to you a video where he accused her of cheating and then came back and debunked that. Basically, cleared up the lie. Okay, here we go. Now, let me read what it says first, okay? This is Dr. Justin Dean's Instagram. He says, this is my apology to, let me see the date. Hold on. Does it say the date? No, it don't say the date. Okay. This is my apology to the Obidi family and the chronic cheating claims. Kora and whatever that person name is, Nancy Uchum, I think that might be her sister, and her dad, Papa. June and Athena, which are his daughters by Korra, are my children, and I love them. I'll be there for them every day, even if I'm not married to Korra. Listen to what this man says about, oh, hold on, shoot. Hold on, y'all, I'm sorry. I pulled up the wrong one. Here it goes. Hold on. Listen to what he says about the allegation of him out his own damn mouth accusing her of cheating on him, okay? Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Okay, hold on. You're not going to hear it because it's on Chrome. Hold on 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Let me pull it up on Safari. Don't know why it does this, but it does. It's okay. We got it. Here it goes. Now let me take it down off of this one because for some reason it won't let you hear it in Chrome, but it will on here. Okay. This is what he said some years ago, okay, about the cheating allegation, because this is not his first time he has put out in the atmosphere that that she cheated on him, okay?
Comments that I made about Korra being a chronic cheater were inaccurate to my knowledge. She cheated at the beginning of the relationship. It caused a rift. I have forgiven her, and we have tried to move on. All the comments about these children not being mine are absolutely false. These are my children. I love them. And all other statements that I made in that post are accurate and correct.
Okay, now, the reason why he came out and made that apology because he has already went out and put out in the atmosphere that she was a chronic cheater. The same thing that he just did 4 days ago, y'all. The same thing that he just apologized for, saying that it was inaccurate, that she was a chronic cheater. He's regurgitating the same thing 4 days ago. Because people are supposed to be so dumb and believe, oh, he didn't mean it then, but he mean it now. Okay? Listen to it again, because he put a post out saying that she was a chronic cheater years ago because he wanted to smear her name. Here he goes apologizing about saying that, but yet again, 4 days ago, he accused her of being a chronic cheater again.
The comments that I made about Korra being a chronic cheater were inaccurate to my knowledge. She cheated at the beginning of the relationship. It caused a rift.
And when he said she cheated at the beginning of the relationship, that was before she even came to America. She came to America on a fiancé visa, okay? Yes, they had already had a traditional wedding in Nigeria, okay? But they had not gotten married in America. I don't even know if that matters. But she cheated in the beginning of the relationship. She's the one that told him, revealed to him, because she said she felt bad about it. She got cold feet of being married. She cheated while she was in Nigeria. She came to America and she told him before he married her in America, okay? Because apparently them getting married in Nigeria don't count for America law, I guess. You understand what I'm saying? It don't count. So he had to marry her again in America in order for her to get her full citizenship, okay? So he already put out there in the atmosphere on his Instagram a while back that he lied about her being a chronic cheater. And he also tried to allude that those girls was not his kids. And as you can see, he came back and said that they are his children, okay? So now, just 4 days ago, the talk of him saying that she's been cheated 5 or 6 times, he licked the old man's ass, so forth and so on, are just lies again that he is regurgitating. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So another thing, he acts or pretends to be this perfect ass. Hold on, let's get to it. He pretends to be this perfect ass husband. Like he's never done anything to her to deserve the backlash, to deserve being called a horrible dad, a horrible father, a horrible person. Okay. Well, I'm about to let you listen to, and I know this is not all. You guys are slowly sending me this stuff, and I will play it as y'all send it to me. Okay. This is on, let me give her a shout out, Lady J TV show. I'm not sure who she is, but apparently she must be from Nigeria or something like that. And she speaks on the things that this man, you know, she speaks on the story, okay? But let's listen to him call his wife at the time a C-U-N-T, okay? In front of her children, and says, I will call you that word until my children are 18 years old. Okay, now I want you to listen to it, and then I want you to tell me in the comments what good, perfect ass husband or man calls his wife a C-U-N-T. Okay, here we go.
I will see everything now. Thank you, my people. Please help me to share this video. Let this video go viral. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Whoever has custody of the kids at the moment the divorce is filed has custody of the kids until you go before a judge. That's why we're going to get a restraining order at Korra to make.
So let me give you some context into why he's even going to cuss her in front of the children. So apparently, I don't know the exact age. I want to say maybe 3 months or 4 months, 3 or 4 months. The youngest baby was, the second child was 3 or 4 months old. No, excuse me. Yeah, I think the second. I don't know if it was the second or the first. But one of the babies was 3 or 4 months old. And I think the second one. And he takes the kids and don't give them back, right? Don't give them back and tell her that she got to take him to court in order to get the child back, okay? That is what this is about. That he took her kids and didn't want to give them back, and Korra had to go to court, get some type of emergency order in place to get her girls back, okay? All right, listen.
I'm here for 2 days just so you can file for yours while no. I'm saying yes now.
I know you guys probably can't understand. They're arguing right now because she's saying, you kept my kids when you know I was breastfeeding. Okay, Dimitri said it was after the second baby. Thank you, Dimitri. So after the second baby, she was breastfeeding. He took the girls and kept them, and basically was saying, I have custody of them because when you file for a divorce, whoever have custody at the time of the divorce is the one that get the kids. That's what he tried to say. She's like, no, you knew I was breastfeeding. You said you was going to bring the babies back at a certain time, and you did not bring the babies back. And he's like, because I have custody, she had to go to court to get her girls back. Okay? All right. So here we go.
Like the file divorce, I have custody
In front of my kids.
You're
Okay, the reason why you hear that loud beat, because he called her a effing C-U-N-T. He called her an effing C-U-N-T. Okay, so that's why the beat is, but you can almost hear it, but it is not that known. Okay, here we go.
like the file divorce, I have custody
In front of my kids.
You're in front of my kids because you regret these children. You didn't even look at that one. I held that one for the first half hour of their life.
You can't do that. You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a in front of my kids until they're 18 years old.
Okay, now listen, because perfect Dr. Justin Dean just said, first of all, he tried to accuse her of not even wanting her daughters, okay? He said, you didn't even want them. You didn't even look at them. I held this one. He pointed at one of the girls. He said, I held this one for the first 30 minutes of her life, okay? What the fuck does that mean, okay? What the fuck does that mean? Because my doctor, when I had my daughter, they handed my husband my daughter too. And I was mad. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm like, why are you handing my daughter to the daddy? They do that for a bonding purpose, okay? They do that because they know mothers are naturally bonded to their kids, but fathers not so much. So handing the baby to the father is supposed to be some type of bonding thing when they come out. But anyway, I'm just saying that. He claims he held the daughter for the first 30 minutes of her life and saying that Korra didn't even want to look at the baby, trying to say that Korra did not want her daughters. That's what he's trying to put in her head. That's what gaslighters and manipulators try to do. They try to put things in your head and accuse you of things and want you to believe it. Okay, so he's trying to say to her, you didn't even want your daughters. You didn't even want to look at them, whatever the hell that means. Okay, what mother wouldn't want to look at her daughter? But then he says, perfect Dr. Justin Dean said, she said, you can't do that. You cannot call me those bad names in front of our daughters. He says, I will call you a effing C-U-N-T, a whore. Let me see the other word he used. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me listen to it again because he said a lot. Hold on.
You can't call me that in front of my kids.
I will call you a in front of my.
He said, I will call you a effing C-U-N-T, a whore, and a slut in front of my kids as much as I want to until they are 18 years old. That's what he said. Let's listen again. Let's listen again. Let's listen again.
In front of my kids.
I will call you a in front of my kids until they're 18 years old. Because that's what you fucking are.
And then he said, because that's what you effing are. Because that's what you effing are. Now, this is the abuse that she endured while they were married, along with, and I'm gonna let y'all hear Korra tell you how this man slapped her in the face, how he would push her in bushes, leave marks on her, do all sorts of things to her while they were married. He pushed her when she was 5 months pregnant. Now, this is what he claimed. This is what he claimed, even though we're not going to mention nobody else's name, but he claims that is not true because in court they threw it out. Because she tried to get him for domestic violence. In court they threw it out. And the reason being is because when you go for domestic violence, you can't go for domestic violence after your scars or whatever has healed up or many months later, because this is how the judge look at it when it comes to DV, okay? They look at it as you stayed there long after you alleged the abuse, okay? Because you stayed there, you forgave him, I guess. So they don't look at it as domestic violence unless you charge or you file right then and there, okay? Meaning that you filed and you left and then you went to court, you got a case. But if you try to go to court and file a temporary order, restraining order, or anything like that, after you done stayed there for a whole nother year or so, the judge ain't gonna go back and charge him for domestic violence of something that he did to you a year ago. Because you stayed a year after that, okay? So let's go to Korra page. Oh, hold on. Let me just let y'all listen to a little bit more of this man's whining about how she's keeping his kids from him. Now, this is something that he he constantly did online every time they would get upset with each other, okay? He would come to the internet and accuse her of doing things to him to get the people to feel sorry for him so that they would go in on her. Okay, sounds familiar? Sounds familiar? Listen to him. Listen.
I'm gonna wait until people start getting on here. My kids are being withheld from me.
Oh, poor Justin.
Hello, everyone. Just gonna wait a second longer. Yeah, I'm very serious. Okay. I'm just going to start with why I divorced Korra. What made me post what I posted? What made me emotionally lose control? And there's
Now, let me just say this right quick. Did y'all just hear Justin Dean say, my kids are being withheld from me? And then he says, I'm just going to start by saying why I divorced Korra. This was 2 fucking years ago. This was April the 1st of 2022 when this video was created, okay? So 2 years ago, he took to the internet, was explaining why he divorced Korra, which she ended up divorcing him, right? He thinks divorcing her is because he announced it, okay? Y'all know certain people love to go around saying, I fouled, I'm the one that left, I'm the one that left. I guess that means something to men, okay? It means something to men to tell the world that they are the ones that left, or because he put her out, okay? Now, this is 2 years ago. They've been divorced now for 2 years. It's 2024. This man is still talking about why he left Korra to this day, y'all. You want to know why? Because he's bothered. That's why. Because he's bothered. He's bothered. Okay? Now let's listen to a little bit of what he had to say 2 damn years ago. Okay?
one thing that can make me do that, and that's my kids. And nothing else. So many of you know, wow, I divorced Korra because we got into an argument. And Korra says things to hurt me sometimes. And she repeatedly told me that she regretted June ever being born.
Okay, did y'all hear that? Did y'all just hear that? This man said he divorced Korra because she said something that really, really hurt him. She said things that really hurt him. She said she regret the day her daughters was ever born. Now, we talked about this in the beginning of the video. When you dealing with a man that call you out your name, he call you CUNTs, he call you slut whore, all in front of your daughters, right? He call you BITCH. He call you all these degrading, nasty words. He put hands on you and do things like that in front of your kids. And then when you come out your mouth and say, I regret having kids by you. I regret the day they were born. She regretting that because of who the daddy is. And now he comes on social media to tell people why he act like he crying, that this is why he left her, okay?
And I asked her to stop saying that. And June was in my arms crying. And she repeatedly said it over and over again. I called my mother, who will testify this in court, that she kept saying it over and over again. And I said, you can't say this to June. She understands what you're saying. June's crying. And
you see how the manipulation is fucking real. Because he said, you can't say this to June. Meaning, he's trying to say she said that to her daughter. Okay? He's saying that Korra was saying, I regret the day I ever had you, to the daughter, when in fact, she was saying, I regret the day I had a baby with you. She was saying that to him. But now he's trying to say, she's saying that, oh, you can't say that to June. No, you can't say that to June. She said, I don't know what he is seeking from this, but I am scared for those kids when things don't go his way. He say he's dealing with mental ill issues. I'm scared for those babies in his custody. Yes, what is it? Veil tells it all. I agree with you 100%, babe. I don't think that he has the mental capacity to care for his girls. Dimitri said he claims that he will take care of the kids. They kicked June, the oldest child, out of school because he wouldn't pay his half of tuition. She took him to court and to make him pay. Yes, I saw that too, Dimitri. Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah, he's another one that really don't pay, but tells everybody on social media that he's a great daddy and that he pays and all this other bullshit, you know, just lies, the lies. Okay? Just lies after lies. Here we go.
Take June out of the room, and I said, you can't be around your daughter if you're saying this type of stuff. And she came across the room. My mom's on the phone. We'll testify this in court. And violently ripped June out of my hands. And very close, dislocated June's shoulder.
Now, let me just say something about this. So he said that he went and took June out of the room and said, you can't say this in front of June. You know, you can't say these type of things in front of our daughter. But he also said, as you heard, something. This man said he told her, you can't be around June. Listen to this. Listen. He said, you can't be around June talking like this, right? So he said she walked up to him and violently snatched her daughter out of his arms, okay? You tell me what mother that a daddy is going to say you can't be around her talking like that. So basically, if you put the picture in your head, he's withholding the baby. Like, you can't be around her talking like that. And she's like, give me my daughter. Okay? And he's like, no, you can't be talking to her like that. So she gets mad and go and snatch her damn daughter out of his arms. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you that carried a baby for 9 months in your belly, that you got the sperm donor standing in front of your face telling you that you can't be around your daughter talking like this or that or whatever the case may be? I would have snatched my damn daughter too. I wish you might. But he's not putting emphasis on what he said to her. He's just putting emphasis on what she did to him. Poor Dr. Dean, okay? Let's listen to that again.
And very close, dislocated June's shoulder. She came across the room. My mom's on the phone. We'll testify this in court. And violently ripped June out of my hands. And
now listen to this. He said his mama can testify because his mama was on the phone. You mean to tell me your punk ass is having an argument with your wife while your mama on the phone? Your punk ass. Who does that? What mother is on the phone listening to the kids argue? Huh? What? So his punk ass got his mama on the phone talking about she can testify because she was on the phone. They're arguing, okay? But let's go back a little bit because I want y'all to hear him say what she said to him.
If you're saying this type of stuff.
Hold on 1 second.
And
let's go back. Okay.
June, she understands what you're saying. June's crying. I attempted to take June out of the room and I said, you can't be around your daughter if you're saying this type of stuff. And she came across the room. My mom's on the phone. We'll testify this in court. And violently ripped June out of my hands. And very close, dislocated June's shoulder. That was when I posted online that I was divorcing my wife and I can't be treated this way anymore. When I went live and said, say it again, it was that she regretted June being born. So fast forward, many of you reached out to me, and I have talked to an attorney. I'm asked, and I can't see my kids right now, and I'm asking for public support because I love my kids. 2 days ago, many of you reached out to me and asked me to go get the kids because she was being negligent when she was inside the sink. There's a garbage disposal in that sink within reach of June's foot. So she was putting her foot in the sink, and there was a garbage disposal, and she could have easily mangled her foot. And then, his head was drooping, and she was like getting her airway.
So now you see how he changed from fake ass crying and shed the tear, right? Okay, so Kenjo said what really happened is when Korra released that argument, the video evidence, that's when he came back online and said it was a lie. He didn't know she had it on video. So I believe that, Kenjo. So apparently he must have told them why he divorced her, and he probably denied calling her the CUNT. But when Korra came back and showed proof that he called her all these nasty names, now he wants to come back and cry online and try to pretend, try to dress it up. You understand what I'm saying? And say, oh, this is the reason why I said all these nasty things, is because she said the worst thing possible in the world to me, and that is she regret the day of ever having June and Athea, because she said she regret having my daughters. She hurt my daughter's feelings so much, and that is why I called her all these filthy, nasty, disgusting names. Okay. He didn't know that Korra had the recording, and that's why he tried to deny it. And like Kenjo said, he trying to come back and cover it up. So, and because he cares so much about image, because he's a doctor or whatever the hell he is at this point. Because I saw somebody saying there that he lost his practice. Now, I did not know that. So I will have to find out if that's true, that he indeed lost his practice. I did not know that, okay? But anyway, now he clears up the tears and try to say, many of you, listen to this, y'all. Many of you sent me video footage of her being negligent. Okay, ding, 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 ding. That stands for, I went on your page stalking you, and I saw something that I want to bring to the public. Well, I feel that you were negligent. That's what he's saying. I saw something that I want to point out to the public of you being negligent. But what he says is, many of my supporters sent me things saying that you were being negligent. Okay?
It's choked off. And I communicated this, and she ignored me. I called her, she hung up on me. So, at legal counsel, I went and got my kid.
Let's go back a little bit, because I want you to hear him try to now change it to her neglecting the girls. This is why he stole the kids from her. Hold on.
Within reach of June's foot. So she was putting her foot in the sink, and there was a garbage disposal, and she could have easily mangled her foot. And then, his head was drooping, and she was like getting her airway choked off. And I communicated this, and she ignored.
So he says, while Korra was online, right? While Korra was online on live streaming, he's saying the little baby, the girl, was on the countertop with her foot in the garbage disposal, is what he said. He said that she had her foot in the garbage disposal, and she was bobbing her head back and forth, cutting off her, what do you call it, your windpipe, and couldn't breathe. Y'all gotta listen to this shit. Y'all gotta listen to the words that this man is saying out his mouth. Because what he's trying to say is, Korra being live wasn't watching their daughters, and now the daughter about to choke over there while getting her foot cut off in the goddamn going garbage disposal, okay, in the kitchen sink. Listen, these are some really bad allegations, okay?
Within reach of June's foot. So she was putting her foot in the sink, and there was a garbage disposal, and she could have easily mangled her foot. And then Athena, his head was drooping, and she was like getting her airway choked off. And
So one baby was about to get their foot cut off in the sink, right? She was about to stick her whole damn foot in the garbage disposal. And the other baby Athena was over there head bobbing, cutting off her airways. Okay. She bobbing her head, cutting off her airways. Okay, so when have you ever known to put your head down and it cuts off your airways? Okay. First of all, let's think about this for a second. Y'all remember back in elementary school when they used to say, put your head down, put your head down, put your head down. And you used to have to put your head down and not look, or you put your head down to pray. You also put your head down to play duck, duck, goose, right? So when I want y'all to stop right now what you're doing and just put your damn head down. Put your head all the way in your chest. Put your head all the way in your chest, all the way. I'm doing it with you. I'm doing it with you. Tell me, is your windpipe cut off? Tell me, can you put your head in your chest and still talk? Because my head is in my chest right now, and I'm still talking to y'all. When did put your head down in your chest cut off your windpipe? But listen, mofos that don't think for themselves will believe this bullshit that he's saying. Now, one daughter is on the countertop about to get her foot cut off in the dishwasher. I mean, the garbage disposal. And the other daughter is about to cut off her own airways by putting her motherfucking head in her chest. Okay? So because of that, he went and got his daughters because she wouldn't answer his call for him to bitch her out about this situation. Okay? All right, here we go.
Getting her airway choked off. And I communicated this, and she ignored me. I called her, and she hung up on me. So, at legal counsel, I went and got my kids for the last 2 days to protect her because many of you were reaching out to me and saying that they were going to call child services.
Okay, now listen. He called her on the phone to tell her that you are a negligent mama. You ain't shit. You ain't treating kids right. Whatever, right? She hung up in his face, so he is mad. With legal counsel, that's what he said. With legal counsel. I don't think it was with no damn legal counsel, but he said that, right? With legal counsel, I went and got my kids. I went and took them from their mama with legal counsel because the supporter said if I don't, they're going to call Child Protective Services on my ex. Or at the time, they were still married, okay? So he goes and get the daughters, right? He goes and get the daughters because the supporters said, we're going to call Child Protective Services on her. Imagine, you go get your kids because you mad. Because you mad, she won't talk to you. She hung up the phone in your damn face because you being disrespectful. Don't no mother want to sit on the phone and listen to some man, right? To tell her that she being a negligent mom because he mad about the current situation that they're in, okay? So he goes and take his daughters. He didn't do them for the daughters. He did that for himself. You understand what I'm saying?
It would not be the first time child services was called for negligence. So I went and got my kids and explained to her why I was taking control of the kids. I was not withholding her, and I had no intention of keeping the kids from her. Today I had to work because we haven't found a nanny yet, and I asked her to watch the kids for a little bit.
Okay. Did y'all hear that? So he goes and get the kids and tell her, I'm taking the kids because of negligence. You are not fit to watch these girls, and I'm taking them from you. But today I had to work, and I called her up on the phone, and I said, I need you to watch these kids for a little bit because I can't find a babysitter. So why in the hell are you gonna let someone that's being negligent watch the kids that you just took the kids from? Okay? You took the kids from her because she was negligent, but now you need a babysitter, and the babysitter is not available. So you're gonna let the negligent parent watch the kids. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense.
And she agreed. And I said, I will be taking the kids back to my house. And when I got there, her friends handed me a pile of papers. And the police were there. Before it showed up late. She falsely filed.
Okay, so listen. This mofo's so funny. So because he took her kids and kept them for 2 days, because she was supposed to be this negligent parent, right? But then he let her keep the kids for a couple of hours because he didn't have a babysitter to keep the kids. She goes and filed paperwork saying that this mofo that stole her kids. The judge allows her to keep the kids. So when he came to pick the kids back up, he got served with paperwork, and the damn police was there, and now he mad. And now he mad because she snatched the rug from underneath his ass, okay? And now he mad and in his feelings because she went and took the law in her own hands, okay? Well, not really in her own hands. She went and got the law on him, okay? And he mad.
And the police were there. Before it showed up late. She falsely filed. So I can't see my kids for it looks like a month.
Because he stole them. Now he's mad and crying and in his feelings because he can't see his kids because he stole them. He kidnapped the girl saying that she was negligent, but then needed her negligent ass to keep the kids. And now because the law says you got to get these kids back, that they belong to the mama for right now anyway, until they go to court or whatever, and he can't keep the kids because he stole the kids. He stole the kids, okay?
Because she's trying to hurt me. I love my kids. They're my life.
Okay, now I know we done all heard this before. Because I can't see my kids because she's trying to hurt me. I love my kids with all my life. And she's trying to hurt me, and that's why she won't let me see my kids. Here you go. He about to cry, y'all. He about to cry.
Because she's trying to hurt me. I love my kids. They're my life. And
there you go.
Men don't cry. I am.
Oh my God. Slap me in my mofo face. This joker said men don't cry. Oh, men don't cry. Men don't cry. Let me hold it back, y'all. Hold on a second. Hold on a second while I gather myself. Hold on, y'all. I love my kids with all my life. Hold on a second. Because men don't cry. Men don't cry. Let me gather myself. Hold on. I love my kids, and this horrible woman is trying to hurt me. Let me gather myself right quick. Hold on. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
In my life. And men don't cry. I am. Just for my kids. So yeah, that's why I'm divorcing Korra, because she used the kids to hurt me, and I thought that was wrong, and I didn't want Athena to go through the same things that June's endured the last few years. So now, with this, I was going to split custody with Korra, and now I'm taking full custody. I'm going to fight her.
Okay, now let me stop right there for a second. He says, I see the peeking through the hand, Mrs. Hurd. He says, I was going to split custody with her, like as if he can make the damn decisions, y'all. That's what gets me. I was going to split custody with her, but now I'm fighting her for the whole custody. I'm going to fight her, and I'm going to take my kids full time because I don't want Athena to go through what June then went through since she's been born. So I'm going to fight her for full custody is what he said. And he did. And lost, y'all, 3 times up for one of them. And after he lost, he's like, well, since I can't have custody of my kids, Your Honor, can I get half of her money? Since you're going to keep the damn cheering, can I get half of her money? Okay? I need half of her money since I can't have my girl. Since I can't hurt her by taking away her children, I want to hurt her by taking away her money. I need your help, Your Honor. This is America. And I am the white man with the blue eyes that brought this African woman to America. I need you to be on my side. I need you to make things in my favor. Okay? That's what he's mad at because it didn't work in his favor. It did not work in his favor.
I was going to split custody with Korra, and now I'm taking full custody. I'm going to fight her. Everything I'm saying here is true. I'm saying no false lies. This is why I divorced Korra, because she hurt June. I didn't cheat on her. I do not have a mistress. No other reason.
Now he's saying, this is why I divorced Korra, because she hurt June. And you want to know how she hurt June? She hurt June by telling him, I regret the day I ever had a child with you. That's how she allegedly hurt her baby.
Really wanted my family to work.
And on top of that, saying, I really wanted my family to work. I really wanted my family to work.
And whoever says they should have a restraining order on me because I'm too emotional, that's heartless. You should be ashamed of yourself. I can't get my kids. She put a restraining order on me against the kids and falsely said that I assaulted her, which is not true. It's absolutely not true. But my mother will testify in court that she physically assaulted my daughter because she was on the phone. So.
And when he says she physically assaulted his daughter, that's her trying to take the baby out of his arms. He's trying to say that she physically assaulted the baby.
Asking you, because this is the only power I have right now, to help me see the errors in her ways. I'm a good father. She said it on her Facebook that I'm a good father and that we were co-parenting, all the while getting a restraining order on me and making false claims about my character that just are not true.
Now listen up. This is where he asked his hounds of people to help. He said, I need you guys, I need your help to see the errors of her ways. Now, why do you need social media's help to see the errors of her ways? Why do you give a fuck what these other people see or think about your ex-wife? This joker said, I need your help in seeing the errors of her ways. Listen, This is how he sick the hounds on her. I need y'all to see the errors of her ways. I need y'all to see what I see. That's what he's saying. I need y'all to look at her in the bad light in which I look at her, is what he's saying. This is when he's recruiting his hounds to go after her, okay?
That we were co-parenting, all the while getting a restraining order on me and making false claims about my character that just are not true. Okay. Audrey, the switch within reach. I can tell you how disabling it is to not have a big toe. So I hope you don't have, I hope that you reconsider, and I'm blocking you now. You don't mess with my kids. You don't assault my kids, and you don't use my kids to hurt me. I just want my kids back. So
J-Lu asked, J-Lu said, is she fake crying? I mean, is he fake crying? No, J-Lu, he's not fake crying. He's crying for real, but he's crying because he just received paperwork that day saying that he can't see his kids because he assaulted her and he tried to keep the kids from her. He took the kids from her. So he's mad right now. He's crying because he lost today. He got received paperwork on this particular day, April the 1st of last year, okay? 2 years ago, I'm sorry. That's why he's crying. So I do believe he's crying, but it ain't because he loves his kids. It's because he feels defeated, okay? She defeated him on this day, and he's mad, okay?
okay, Kenny. You think I'm crying wolf? I want my kids blocked. There's nothing wrong with shedding tears for your kids. That's not part
And you see him, he says, there's nothing wrong with sharing tears for your kids. He's saying all this again because that's what he wants people to feel. That's what he's crying for. He wants people to say, oh, this man loves his kids so much that he would cry online. No, he's crying because he was defeated on this day by Korra. People can't stand losing.
Look, I don't cry.
I don't cry often.
I don't care if you guys judge me. I don't care.
Here he goes. Look, I don't cry often. I don't care if you guys judge me. I don't care what y'all say about me. But I will cry for my kids any day because those are my life. Here you go, y'all. Here goes the sad story. Please bring out the violins. Please bring them out.
Chasing clout. I don't care if you guys think I'm trying to be famous. I'm not. I never wanted the social media stuff. It was forced upon me. And now that it's here, I'm going to use it to help get my kids back. Because that's all I care about. And I have all the evidence I need to get full custody of these kids. I wasn't going to use it. I wasn't going to bring it out in court. I was trying to co-parent Kora in peace and harmony for the betterment of our children. And now she's showing me that she can't work together she can't put the kids first.
This hurt puppy you heard him say he got all the evidence in the world to get full custody of his kids. This was 2 years ago, right? I have all the evidence in the world to get full custody, but he lost. He lost in court, okay? Because he thought Korra was going to fight sitting on her hands, and she did not, okay? She used some of that money that she earned shaking that little rump shaker, and she got a lawyer. Now, all this is playing out in LA, honey. Y'all know this shit ain't cheap. So I'm sure she paid an arm, foot, and a leg for that damn attorney to fight this whiny-ass man for custody of her own daughters.
He definitely has assaulted my daughter. She ripped her out of my arm, and I felt her shoulders pop out of the socket. That's why I divorced her. You can hit me, you can stab me, you can threaten my life, but you do not do it to my kids.
Oh my God.
You think I'm starting to job with anyone? You can kindly be blocked. This is not the first time we've had this. We have had child services called before because of a mental health altercation with her. And I had to sign an affidavit with the state, meaning that she would not be alone with the kids until evaluated by a healthcare practitioner. She was, but she wouldn't let me see the results. This to hurt Korra. I'm not doing this for anything other than I just want my kids back.
He sits here and say he's not doing this to hurt Korra, right? But yet he's like, this ain't the first time CPS has ever been called on my kids. They were called before because of a mental problem or whatever, mental altercation that she had. And they told her, you can't see the kids until you get evaluated. But he said all of this and then come back and say, I'm not doing this to hurt Korra. Oh, indeed you are, mister. Indeed you are.
Nothing she's saying here can be used against me in court. I assure you, this is all true. Anything if she says something untrue against me, I will slander. I will sue her for slander. But everything I'm saying is true and provable. Most importantly, I do have an affidavit and I can prove it.
Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Hold on. All right, so look, now since we are a bidding company,
Unlike anything else you go through.
Damn, YouTube loud as hell. Okay, so now listen. Now I just want to show you this, and then we'll pick back up tomorrow. I want to show you where we heard Justin right now, and it's a whole lot more, y'all. This has been going on for a while. Alicia said they are both hurting each other. Korra is not innocent. No one in the world is innocent. But I just want to let you guys hear what Korra says the other day, okay? Hold on one second. Now, I have not listened to the Freedom Drums one. It's 31 minutes. We'll come back to that one. Apparently, Dimitri is saying this is where, hey, Queen's Throne. She said, hey, Amor in chat. I'm listening at work. Hey, girl. Dimitri said everything was thrown out of court, and that's what he's mad about. But I've not seen that video, Dimitri. So I'll have to see that one and talk about that tomorrow, okay? But let's just talk about a little bit about Korra. Let's look at this. Is only 3 minutes. We're gonna look at this one, okay? And then I'll break down her other one tomorrow, okay? I'm gonna save some content for tomorrow about this one, okay? But this is what she put out 2 days ago, okay? Hold on one second.
Referred to as Mr. Kora Obidi.
Okay, hold on. All right, hold on. This is Korra, you guys. That's a wig. That's not her hair. That's a wig, and I'm only just saying it. And she's still pretty, though, no matter what. Hold on. Come on. Let's go back to the beginning. Well, I won't play. Hold on, y'all.
2 years after, and I would like to say an official statement to all the defamation that I have been receiving from a said Justin Dean, here in this statement referred to as Mr. Kora Obidi. I would like to officially debunk some of the outrageous, crazy allegations that I have been getting. And I would like to officially thank my fans for their patience. If you have already read my book, you have already known the truth. But for those who don't have the privilege of this is a short summary of what has happened. I have been accused of cheating at 5 months pregnant with Athena in my belly. This is about October of 2021 while I visited Nigeria for my friend's wedding. I never did such. If I did anything like that, let my career end today. I never did anything, and I want to blatantly state that in the course of our legal marriage, from 2019 all the way to the separation on March 3rd, 2022, I never cheated on Dr. Justin Dean, aka Mr. Korra. I never did. I only admitted to having an affair before I came to the United States, which caused me so much pain in my life than I've ever gotten in my entire existence. This man abused me constantly for months, what happened to be months, in front of his parents. His mother, I called one time telling her, your son just hit me in the face and picked up my child and looked her in the face and said, your mother is a whore. And what did she say? Sounds like you guys are going at it with each other. Sounds like you guys are arguing like you always do. There was no justice for me until I picked up the pieces of my life and divorced that abusive man in March of 2022. As of the end of the divorce, several of my Koreans came out to talk about how they have been cyberly molested by Mr. Obidi, aka Justin Dean, and how he had, in the guise of helping them with their lower back pain, lured them in.
Let me just say this for those that are not aware of this story. She's calling him, which I think is funny as hell, she's calling him Mr. Kora Obidi, okay? Her name is Kora Obidi, and she's calling Justin Dean Mr. Kora Obidi to get up under his skin, because basically what she's saying is he always saying that he made her. She's like, no, I made you. You're Mr. Kora Obidi. Y'all remember that when well, we ain't gonna talk about that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But she's calling him Mr. Kora Obidi, meaning, you know, like she the shit. She the goat and he riding her coattail. Okay, that's what she's trying to say.
Sending lewd pictures of themselves and their entire naked bodies in videos and pictures that he has documented in a sick file that I believe he still has possession of till today. He coined a lot of women into sending them their nudes. He also did this while he was in practice as a chiropractor in Los Angeles. A lot of women have finally found the strength to come out to talk about how they didn't even know when they did this. A 19-year-old girl in Brazil talked about how she was with him while they were married. He cheated several times, so much so that while I was pregnant with Athena in Santo Domingo, I went to visit him while he was on a course and I got infected. He administered me with antibiotics while Athena was in my stomach. Partly what I just thank God that it had no adverse effects on my unborn baby. These are just a few things that I endured before I finally made it out of that abusive relationship. I hope this is a little closure and legal action is on its way for the slander and defamation that I have had to endure over the years. Thank you for constantly being a Korean. Thank you for loving me. I love you so much.
Okay. So now that was one of her messages. Of course, she posted a longer message, right? Explaining that, you know, she didn't cheat and how he cheated on her, how he pushed her in the bushes. We're going to go over that tomorrow, okay? But let me just show you one more thing that he came back and tried to refute. He called debunking. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me get to that part of what she said about him.
Welcome back.
Cheating. And he having to give her an antibiotic. All right, let's listen to it. I'm going to fast forward a little bit because he says
it kills me to have to keep trying to destroy my life.
Hold on.
For respect for her father, who I no longer have any respect for whatsoever. But since 2022, it's been 2 years, and I found out some new stuff. So when
Can y'all hear that? It's kind of loud.
At the moment
Made low.
that I made it, it doesn't mean it's accurate.
Turn it up a little bit, y'all.
So you guys can twist, manipulate, whatever you want.
Oh, mind you, this video was yesterday. This video was yesterday, okay?
It is what it is. Like, I'm done being a beat dog in the corner, taking a beating for things I never did. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. Nobody's perfect. But this is, it's getting to the point where it's like, I don't know what happened with this social media thing. It's either like Team Justin, Team Korra, whatever. None of that stuff exists. Okay? All it does is hurt the kids. I can't for the life of me understand why a group of women halfway across the world are trying to destroy my life for no reason. Because their cult leader tells them to. This is.
Does that sound familiar? Cult leader? The cult leader, does that sound familiar?
This is mental health. This is literally the definition of narcissistic personality disorder or multiple personality disorder. So, why don't I just go to the court system? Because it won't work. It won't work. It'll shut her up, but she'll just have the bloggers do their thing. So this is the only way that I can legitimately fight back against an organization of liars. So, if you guys are out there perpetuating lies, you guys are going to hell. I mean, that's just the way it is.
He basically just said the bloggers that's speaking against him is going to hell. Okay.
If you were mistaken and you thought that I was a person that I'm not, which I have just thoroughly proven, I've just proven I'm not, then I forgive you. But this has gone too far. I mean, it's a shame. As a doctor, I have to get on here and do this. This is going to stain my reputation. This is going to stain me for the rest of my life, which is exactly her intention. Her intention is to limit my potential and catapult hers. I wish her the absolute best.
No, you don't.
The more success she has, the better it is for the kids. The more success I have, the better it is for the kids. Just trying to destroy the other parent, it doesn't make sense. So what? I called her out for cheating. It tripled her social media following and made her $2 million. Well, that and
that's what he's mad at. She's a millionaire and he's not.
Of course, destroying me on the way out because she couldn't possibly just made a mistake and admit to it and move on with it. I mean, what rappers or people in the industry are faithful to their wives or husbands? Like, it's a common thing in the entertainment industry. It's not even that fupa in the Hollywood world. So it's not that big a deal. It didn't have to turn into all of this. It turned into all of this because there was
He's trying to say what entertainer is faithful. Like all the rappers, singers, or whatever cheat on each other. So how is Kora any different? Because she's an entertainer now. And he's like, what rapper, what rapper or singer don't cheat on their husbands, or spouses?
I don't have that mission. So you guys could call me a woman. You guys can call me whatever you want. I've seen the pictures online of me dressed up as AI. I'm going to start posting those pictures of AI as me as a woman because they're funny. I look really sexy as a woman. So you guys trying to make fun of me? I have reestablished my own self-worth, my own self-respect, and my own life back. You guys can no longer control me. So, I mean, so you Nigerians on here that are just causing problems and just perpetuating lies, the world's watching and they're embarrassed. Like, seriously, if you guys are out there perpetuating lies, you guys, it's a reason why it's hard for you guys to get in certain countries. Like, change. Don't be part of the problem. I understand your government has some issues. I understand that. I've been there. I've seen the corruption. I've seen how the police treat people. I get it. But as a people, you guys got to rise up.
So what he's saying right now is he's talking against the Nigerian people that's speaking against him because they can see through his manipulation bullshit. So he's talking against them and taking shots at their country, okay?
And be better. And I'm not saying this about all Nigerians, and I have many. One of my best friends is Nigerian. But it's primarily the Nigerian community that are perpetuating lies and just continuing to keep this going. Like, I'm fighting back now because I am no longer a beat dog in the corner getting beat up.
He's saying he's fighting back, but remember what we talked about in the beginning. He the one brought it to social media. She begged him not to tell people that they were getting a divorce. She begged him for them to do it in private. And he is the one that brought it to social media, okay? But yet he's saying he's fighting back. He is the one that brought this drama to social media.
Daily basis when I'm innocent, when I'm just trying to be a good father and provide and support my children. That's all I'm trying to do in this life.
Now, you heard him say that he's trying to provide and support his children. Now, I don't know how true this is. I need to go back and look again. But from what I heard or read, that she doesn't accept any money from him. Is that true, y'all? Put it in the comments. I heard she said, I don't want spouse support. I don't want child support. I don't want anything. I think the only thing he has to do is just pay for either the insurance or the school or something. Y'all put it in the comments and let me know. But he does not pay for the children from my understanding. Y'all let me know, though.
Build something for my kids so that hopefully when they're in college, I can pay their rent, I can pay their tuition, and I can take care of them. That's all I'm trying to do in this life, is take care of my kids. So yep. I love these comments. You're trying to bring people down, I am not trying to bring anyone down. I'm trying to have peace. I'm trying to stop being harassed. So thank you for everyone here that can spell, read, and understand common sense and see what's going on. I appreciate all you guys' love and support.
So again, here he go. He has 912,000 followers, 912,000 followers. But yet he's basically say for those that are looking or listening that can read, write, and spell, you know, so basically he's talking about his following, trying to say that they're illiterate, basically, if they don't take his side.
And some of you guys email me and message me on DM. There's just too many of you, and it's really hard to keep up. So, in fact, mostly I have to ignore it for my mental health because I need to focus on the things that put a roof over my head, which is not Facebook. Do I make some money on Facebook? Yes, I do. Does it pay my rent? No, it doesn't. My clinical practice is what supports my lifestyle. And my ex-wife just threatened to try to tarnish my reputation forever. And she's already actively done that behind the scenes. So post your pictures, do whatever you're gonna do, because it's already been proven to be false. But you know, it's people believe whatever they're gonna believe on social media. You wanna try to destroy the father of your children, go for it. Like, people are gonna know exactly.
Now he's, oh, you want to try to destroy the father of your children? Go for it. You know what I mean? Now, oh, woe is him again.
What you're doing, it's already been proved to be lies. It's already been false, and I'm just tired of the nonsense. I'm not threatening anyone. I just want to. I have a right as a human being to live a peaceful, productive life, not having slanderous lies on the internet said about me all the time. Because I left my wife 10 days after she was born. Who cares? I reached a breaking point, and that's it.
So now, mind you, how he continually says how he left his wife, right? He left her 10 days after their second daughter was born, and that's a flex for him. What decent ass man would do such a thing? That's a flex for him that he left his wife. I'm beginning to believe in this day and age, that's a flex for men, that the men that leave or call it quits or whatever, that's a flex for them to divorce their wife. Even though he didn't divorce her, she divorced him. He just told social media that he was divorcing her, but she beat him to it. And that's why he mad.
So leave me alone, and I'll leave you alone. Because I have a lot more stuff I can talk about that is extremely, extremely not good. So I'm done. So guys, just move on. 2 years is enough. Bloggers, you made your money. Find a new topic. Of course you won't, because you're so consumed with hate and some sort of confirmation bias by some man that hurt you, but I'm not the man that hurt you. All right, so no Team Korra, no Team Justin. It's Team Kids, Team Athena, Team June. All this us versus them stuff is just, it's what's wrong with the world. I mean, look at our presidential election, a bipartisan system, us versus them. Why can't we just, if you're not with us, you're against us. If you like Trump, you're a racist. If you like Biden, you don't believe that, whatever. I mean, it's madness. She said I gave her a disease, whatever. She can say whatever she wants. She's gonna.
Now let's just stop here. Did you hear that? She say I gave her a disease, whatever. She can say whatever she wants. Let's listen to that again. Now, if this ain't a sign of, yeah, I did give her a disease, but let me just brush it over, act like it ain't shit, I don't know what, right? He says he never cheated on her, but yet, listen, he gave her a disease. Listen to what he says. Hold on.
Then it's Team Kids, Team Athena, Team June. All this us versus them stuff is just, it's what's wrong with the world. I mean, look at our presidential election, a bipartisan system, us versus them. Why can't we just, if you're not with us, you're against us. If you like Trump, you're a racist. If you like Biden, you don't believe that, whatever. I mean, it's madness. She said I gave her a disease, whatever. She can say whatever she wants. She's just gonna keep saying stuff until you guys all have sympathy and send her stars. I don't care.
Now he's talking about a woman that he claims make $2 million a year, right? He said that she made $85,000 a month. Let's do the math. Hold on, y'all. I've never done it before. Let's do it. $85,000 a month. Hold on. Times 12. Okay, that's only, did I do it right? 85,000 times 12. I only came up with a little over $1 million a year, okay? But he claims she make $2 million a year, but yet he says, oh, she claimed I cheat. She says I cheated on her, whatever. She can say whatever she wants. She's just gonna keep on saying this so she can get sympathy. So she can get sympathy and y'all can send her stars. Why the fuck is he worried about her stars, huh? What? Hold on, let's go back to it.
I don't care. Send her your money. You guys want to send her your money? Do it. That's your prerogative. My mission in this life is to be left alone. I'm trying to create educational content that helps people. That is my mission in life, is to help people. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, to help people and to educate people. And I can't do that without being the center of one thing or the next. For what? I'm some sort of threat? I'm just trying to live my life in peace. Okay? Anyways, I really hope I don't have to keep doing this, because I can't do it through the court system because it's just 80 bloggers that are going to perpetuate lies. So I have to address them in public to shut down them here, because what is done here does hurt me in my legitimate business. So That's it. Every single thing that I've said on this internet can be backed up with witnesses, evidence, facts. Everything is real. Good luck suing me, because you can only get sued for defamation for statements that are false. I've already proven on the internet that her statements are false. I could sue her very easily and win, hands down. But I'm trying to live a peaceful lifestyle. I don't want to fight with the mother of my children. I want to have a peaceful life. I want to raise my daughters in peace. So, anyways, continue on. Bye.
Okay, so he says he wants to raise his daughter in peace and he don't want to fight with her. But yet, when she got attacked in London, and we're going to go into that tomorrow, we're going to stop here today on this one. But when she got attacked in London, right, she never mentioned his name or anything. She only came on, and again, we're going to talk about it tomorrow, or I'm sorry, Monday. I may not go live tomorrow, or I might, who knows. But if I do, it'll definitely be about this. Hey, Angel. Hey, anybody that just came in the chat and spoke to me. Sorry about that. But when she got attacked in London, all of a sudden he comes out and speaks against her. Why? Why do you think his ex-wife goes to London, get attacked by a Nigerian or whoever she was, another African woman in London, get attacked with acid, and the lady stabbed her with a knife or tried to stab her with a knife or something like that? She get attacked in London, and now he go all this stuff that Dr. Dean is doing right now. He's doing after the attack in London. Why? Why do you think all of a sudden he came out of, the man that moved on, and we're going to talk about that as well. He claimed he moved on with another woman. He got a whole nother woman, right? Some young black girl from Mississippi that he's dating. But yet, now, after her attack in London, you want to tell your survivor? What the hell? Is that to take attention off the attack? Or maybe because it wasn't successful, right? It didn't do what it was supposed to do, and now he's in his feelings. Now, I don't know, y'all, I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying, it's just very funny now that after the attack in London, all of a sudden now poor old Justin Dean wants to tell a survivor story of when he was married to his ex-wife 2 years ago. They've been divorced for 2 years. They had been quiet about each other, but then she just got attacked in London, and now here he goes. I want to tell my story. And he even posted that the attack in London was fake. He did. Why? For a man that wants to co-parent in peace, why he wasn't making statements saying, I hope the mother of my daughters are okay. I hope the mother of my daughter, I hope they find the attacker of the mother of my daughters. Huh? Why he didn't say, I hope they can find out who tried to attack the mother of my daughters. Now, that is a man that's trying to co-parent in peace. Okay? But to come out and say that she's doing this for money, for clout, for stars, for sympathy, right? That's not nobody trying to co-parent in peace. That's somebody that's trying to get in on this. Maybe they're disappointed because the shit didn't go through, or they hate that she has the spotlight right now. This gave her the spotlight. He don't like it. He doesn't like it. So either one or the other, because he don't like her being in the spotlight, receiving sympathy, receiving stars, being on TMZ, or it didn't turn out the way he planned or wished for it to turn out, and he is upset. Now, all of a sudden, for the last 4 days, this man has went on a rampage of let me discuss my my freaking survivor story. Even, and we're gonna go over this tomorrow as well. Even had his mama on a phone call on his live discussing his ex-wife of 2 years ago. They didn't just get a divorce yesterday. They didn't get a divorce last month. They got a divorce 2 years ago. Why the hell are you still discussing what happened when y'all first met in China? Make it make sense, okay? She said the lady that attacked her said they sent me. See, send me that clip, Tanya, please. Send me that clip. I would love to break that down, okay? So listen. Yes, Queen Throne, 2 years ago. They've been divorced now for 2 years, and this hurt puppy, let me put his picture back up right quick. This hurt puppy, that's what he is to me, a hurt puppy. You cannot tell me this man is not a hurt puppy, right? This hurt puppy right here cannot move on. He cannot move on, okay? So now I'm seeing, you know, I've never witnessed things like this in my life except for the last 2 cases that we spoke on. I've never seen where a man can't move on. Now, y'all might have seen it before, but I have never seen a case where a man can't move on. And when I say move on, I'm not saying can't move on to another woman, because you know that's easy for a man to do. I'm saying that they come online and show they hurt feelings and try to pretend and cover it up like they ain't hurt. They hurt. These last 2 cases that we've covered, these men are hurt, okay? Justin Dean is hurt, okay? Very much hurt. You got a man coming online after 2 years talking about a club he went to in Nigeria named after his wife, vagina. For what? Why is he discussing that? What does that have to do with anything? Why? Because he wants to humiliate her. He wants to embarrass her. He wants people to think that she is the worst of the worst, okay? He's trying to destroy her reputation. He can't stand that she got 8.4 million followers. He do not like when people send her stars. He do not like when people send her gifts. He do not like that people still love her despite the lies that him and a lot of his reporters are speaking on. Because he do have some older Nigerian women and other people speaking against Korra, okay? Now, I know some people came in this chat earlier and said, oh, she's not perfect. Ain't nobody goddamn perfect. I'm not perfect. Okay? Nobody perfect. But for him to try to paint a picture that she's the worst person in the world and try to go after her kids 3 or 4 times to get full custody, and she has never filed full custody against him. She has only filed for 50-50. You know, joint custody. But he has attempted to file for full custody either 3 or 4 times against her. It's because he wants to hurt her. This is not about his kids. If this was about his kids, he'll be financially providing for his kids today. This ain't about his kids. This is not about his kids. If this was about his kids, there ain't no way he'll be on social media calling his wife names and even talking about none of this bullshit. You don't love your girls when you putting shit like this out in the world for your daughters to one day see. Do you understand what I'm saying? That you don't, when you love your kids, let's keep it a buck, mamas. When we love our kids, we hide a lot of shit that has happened. We don't say it for the fact we don't want them hurt. We don't want them to think that they came from a monster. So we protect, okay? We hide, we cover, we protect because we love our kids. We don't tell them your daddy is a whole full-blown monster. You are a product of a monster, okay? We don't do that because we love our children, okay? So for him to go out and make statements trying to allude that she was a prostitute, an escort, a hoe, a slut, the C word, and all this other stuff. He's doing it because he does not love his children. He wants his children to one day look back and see the things that were said about the mom and believe it. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? He's doing this because he wants to bring her down. He can't stand to see her exceed past his white skin and blue eyes because he feels I created you because I took you from poverty and brought you to America. Because some of these Americans think that America is the best country in the world. I'm not saying America is not a great country. Y'all know I fought for America. Of course, I think America is a great country. But I am here to say it's not the best country in the world. There's other countries out there flourishing just like America. Every country has their level of issues. Think America don't have no issues. If you want to, you will be sadly mistaken. But him, because of how he was raised, think in his mind that he is privileged, but not to the point of he brought a black woman to America, right? He feels like he upgraded her life, right? He feels like he upgraded her life and now she's doing better than him and he can't stomach that shit, okay? He can't stomach it. Just think about it for a second. I married a black woman and now this black, she divorced my white ass and she's doing better than me and I'm mad. Period. He feels a way because how white American men were bred. It ain't his damn fault. It's his parents' fault. It's his grandparents' fault. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not his fault that he feels that he's supposed to be more privileged than Korra. Okay? So he don't like when the court sides with Korra because he's supposed to get more privileged than Korra. The court's supposed to side with his white ass. That's how he feels, okay? And that's what he's mad about. How dare you go against me for a black African woman that I brought to the United States? Now, I'm just calling a spade a spade. Y'all know what it is, okay? This is not me. This has nothing to do with being racist or racial or any matter. I'm just telling what it is, okay? He feels defeated by someone that he thought was beneath him, okay? He thought she was beneath him, but she rised. You remember how we used to say, the student outsmarted the teacher? You remember when we used to say that in the last case we covered? We said the student outsmarted the teacher. Well, in this case, I'm going to use these words even though I don't mean them, okay? But the subservient woman, okay? The subservient woman outsmarted the American, I don't know, the American pride boy or whatever you want to call him. I don't know, the American Idol, okay? The subservient woman outsmarted the American Idol and he doesn't like it. That's what's bothering him. He's probably calling his mama like, Mama, I took this black woman out of this poor country, even though Nigeria is not poor at all. They got a lot of corruption, but there ain't nothing poor about Nigeria. Okay? Let's keep it about. Ain't nothing poor about Nigeria. But he's like, Mama, I brought this black African woman all the way to America. I gave her access to the land of the free. And this is what she does to me. She comes over here, shake her little ass here and there. And now she makes more money than me. She's more famous than me. She's more loved than me. And I'm mad. And I don't like it, Mama. How? I was supposed to be the shit. Okay? But now my ex-wife is showing me up. She's showing the world that she don't need my white ass and I just can't take it. Why? I can't take it, mama. What I'm gonna do? That's what he mad at. That's what he mad at. Any man that sits here and try to fight for custody to hurt the mother and then turns around and asks for spousal support is a weak ass bitch to me. Okay? Period. Now, Dr. Justin Dean, I'm not from Nigeria. I'm from America. And I'm going to call him out, y'all. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call him out. Now, I'm not, listen, I know some of y'all, Korra ain't perfect, Korra ain't perfect, Korra ain't perfect. I got it. When she do some fuckery, I'm going to call her out too, okay? But right now, it seems that Korra's trying to move on with her successful ass career, and he is in his damn feelings and want to see her scrape her face across the ground, okay? That's what he wants. And some of his, his supporters that's reporting on it wants to see it as well, okay? She said, Angela said, just think Kora Obidi is now a Nigerian Beyonce like our Beyonce here, and he can't handle it. He can't handle her success. Absolutely cannot. She says, we will get to know Kora. Yes, we will, Bokamosa. We'll get to Kora. How you say your name? Wofasia? Wofasia. I may be pronouncing your name wrong, but she said good analysis. Thank you and welcome to the channel. She said, yep, you're right, Amora. But she came with benefits for him bringing her to America. I'm sure he took full advantage of them. But she came with benefits for him bringing her to America. I'm not sure what the benefits are. Maybe you can explain that to me. Maybe you can explain what you meant by that. She said, Amora the soldier has spoken. Yep, you got it right, Kimberly. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Kora is a bee just like him, always wants sympathy. You think so, Alicia? He's definitely a mama's boy, definitely. Why are you calling your mama telling her about your freaking arguments? Life with Miss D. Max said, Amora, you are on point. Kora came from money. Oh, yeah, Nigerians have money, definitely. Amora, I can send it to you. I can't find your page. Which page? My it's Talk About It with Amora on Facebook. Talk About It with Amora. Let me send it to you right quick. Talk About It with Amora. Hold on. Hold on. I'll drop the link. They out there jamming. Hold on, y'all. I think this is it. It's my page, yeah. All right, hold on, y'all. I will send you I think this is my Facebook page right here. She says, so does he have his own practice? I'm believing he does have his own practice. I follow you. Thank you so much for following me. For any of those that just came in, please hit that subscribe button, like, share, and follow my page. I will be talking about this story more and more. As long as he's talking about Kora, I'm going to be talking about him, okay? And I'm going to point out when Kora does things against him as well, okay? And maybe I do need to go back a little bit. Just send me the videos. Alicia, I know you said Kora is a bee. She likes sympathy. Send me the videos. I will point those out as well. I don't have no personal attachment to any of these people, but I know how to call a spade, and what I see is this man wants to destroy her. Now, I have not seen where she wants to destroy him yet. Now, if you send me evidence, I will definitely call it out. I will break it down and I will give you my opinion on it, okay? Now, I heard that he does have his own practice now, but I'm hearing some people say he does not. But he speaks on having his own practice. So when I go to his, like the last couple of days, he's only been talking about Kora. So it's kind of hard to, let me go back to his page. I'm up, oh, here we go. It's hard to talk about, it's hard to know what he got going on when he's always mentioning his ex-wife's name. So this was yesterday. Again, he's throwing subliminals. He's good at that. When you heal from trauma, you want to help others do the same. Here he go again. She's still encouraging people to harass me. Biggest bombshell coming up. Again, that's again. Please refrain from harassing anyone. My sole intention is to clear my name and end 2 years of lies. That's his way of saying, I never told nobody to harass her. They doing it on their own. Okay, you know they do stuff like that. Come on, I ain't never harassed you. Again, that's Korra. That's about 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 Korra. Who wants to hear my story? I'm tired of the harassment. This is 4 days ago after the attack, you guys. After the attack. Okay. Now, this message right here, he puts out 5 days ago. Back in 2021, this camera disappeared for 3 months due to a suspected break-in. I was freaked out. 10K USD in Facebook stars. I found it hidden in the attic. So he's saying Korra received $10,000 in United States dollars, 10,000 United States dollars in stars. He trying to say Korra hid this camera in the attic just to get stars. And he's saying scamming is a lifestyle in these Facebook streets and y'all fall for it every time. This is about Korra, okay? He's taking a shot at Korra. And look, he got 3.8 thousand reactions and 6.4 thousand comments, shared 93 times, trying to defame Korra yet again for hiding the camera to get stars. Okay, now whether it happened or not, I don't know. Okay, still about Korra. Now, this is after the attack. She got attacked by the acid and the knife in London, and he posts out of the blue. No one called for his name or anything, and he says, well, let me just say, Korra didn't call his name or anything, and he says a common tactic amongst celebrities to stay relevant is to stage robberies, assaults, or anything else to drum up the views. This has gone too far. He did that in the response of her attack. But he wants to co-parent in peace. Okay? Yeah. So, unpopular opinion in 2024, fathers matter. Yeah, okay. I don't even know if I heard that one. I haven't even listened to that one. I might have to go back. Apparently, some toxic bloggers are saying I went to jail and I'm out on bond. Mental health is real, guys. Let's stay prayed up. So anyway, I stopped going back a certain bit, but it just seems like after the attack, she said he's live now. Is he? I don't see where he's live now. On YouTube or Facebook? Oh, yeah, he is live. He said, narcissists isolate why I'm telling my story. Well, we'll just listen to that tomorrow, okay? We'll listen to it tomorrow. How long he's been live? I don't want to stream it, but we'll listen to it tomorrow to see what the hell he's talking about, okay? But anyway, y'all, she said he's live now talking about it. What is he talking about, Alicia? What is he talking about her? This man is crazy. What is he talking about? Somebody sent me something that says, hold on. She said he beyond bitter. He's actually thinks that if it wasn't for him, she would be nothing. He is another clown. I've been following their story for a while. Yes, okay, well, I'm going to take it down because I don't want him to strike me right now. But I will, whatever he's talking about, we will discuss it. Let me listen to what he's saying, and then I will bring that to you tomorrow, okay? If I come live tomorrow, which I might, because I do find this story to be interesting, because he's like somebody that we know or that we spoke on, okay, that we're no longer speaking on this channel. So don't even drop their name because I don't want to be tied up in that bullshit no more. But the reason why I'm okay with being tied up in this because I'm not getting personal with nobody, okay? So because I'm not getting personal, I'm not going to sprinkle no sugar or no salt on no shit, okay? So Alicia, if Korra is doing things behind the scene that's taking digs at him and shit like that, I will point it out too. Trust me. I don't have no loyalty to none of these individuals, okay? Just like I didn't have loyalty to the last story that we got out of, but I did develop a personal relationship with one of them. I regret that to forever. I will not do that shit no more, okay? So no sugar's going on nobody's shit. I'm calling a spade, a MF and spade, and put it on the floor in 2024, okay? So again, if Korra is doing some bullshit behind the scenes, let me know, and I will call that out too. But for what I can see right now, out my own eyes, unless y'all send me something different, this man is a mass manipulator, okay? Gaslighter, narcissist, asshole is what I see. Now, that's what I see, okay? That's what I see. Now, y'all know I don't hate men. I'm married to a whole one. Been with them for 16 years. I do not hate men. I have 3 sons. I don't want you guys thinking I hate men. I don't hate men. But when I see a manipulator, and I don't know what it is, but I can just smell them from a mile away, okay? I can just smell them. Now he's on there talking about why I'm telling my story. It's been 2 years, okay? 2 years. But at any rate, we're going to find out what he said, okay? I'm sure he's still talking about Korra because Korra, oh no, that's not my Cash App no more, Milan. Y'all want my Cash App? Hold on one second. I got it fixed today. It's new though. Hold on one second. If you guys are asking for my Cash App, it is, hold on. It's just right here. Hold on. CPT. Send it to this. If you guys want to send me a Cash App, you can send it here. CPT Amora. CPT AMOIRA. And anything you send is greatly appreciated. Okay. I do appreciate you guys. She said, no sugar on no shit in 2024. Exactly. Okay. No sugar on no shit. We're going to call a spade a spade. Thank you, Michelle, for that super sticker, baby. I appreciate that. But we're going to call a spade a spade. Yeah, the other story that we got on, when you're trying to be a blogger, right? You can't get personal with these people. And I learned my lesson. Okay. And y'all don't have to worry about that no more. I don't want to get personal with nobody that I'm going to break down. Okay. I want to be able to break it all the way down. I want to be able to put it all out on the floor. I don't like holding on to shit. Okay. So because I was told about this story and I brushed it off like, but then I was like, you know what? I am going to talk about this story. It is a similar story, but with different key players, okay, key components. But it's so similar that it's sickening. It's so similar that it's sickening. But it shows the behavior of a manipulator, a narcissist, someone that wants to paint a picture that's different than reality, okay? And that's what I see from Justin Dean. He wants to paint a picture that he's this perfect mofo. And to me, that's where he goes wrong. Now, if he came out saying, oh yeah, I effed up in this marriage, I wasn't perfect, this, that, and the other, whatever, and even if he said, I'm sorry for the things that I've said and did to my ex and my daughters, and I just want to be a better man, I could respect him for that. But to sit here and act like you was a perfect father, a perfect husband, when you call the mother of your children hoes, the C word, sluts, and bees, you can never be perfect in my eyes. Because what's the justification for that? Make that make sense, okay? Thank you, Ms. Hurd, for your super chat. Thank you, Michelle, for yours. Ms. Hurd said, great chat tonight, Amor. Thank you so much. Miss Tanya said, I sent the link already, started at 2040. Okay, thank you, Miss Tanya. I'll take a look at it. I appreciate that. Tamik says, oh, 499 super sticker. Thank you, Tamik. Thank you, Tinkers. I appreciate you guys. I do. Thank you, Tawana, for the super sticker. She said, Alicia said, people become ungrateful when things work out in the end, so they don't get personal with the story, because I know it's similar. Yes, I am not going to get personal with the story at all. You hear me? Not at all. I'm not doing that. She said, that Cash App not working on my end. It's saying no results. Which one? It's a new one, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure it was working earlier. Hold on. Is it not working? Let me see. CPT Amora. Is it not working, y'all? Somebody send $1. Let me see if it's working. Candy sent me $20 earlier today for a smoothie. She told me to go get a smoothie. She told me and Jay to go get a smoothie. And it worked earlier. Can somebody try it? Send $1 and see if it's working. It's CPT Amora. CPT Amora. You got to make sure you spell my name right. Amoira. And the name is Captain Amora DJ. She said it's not working. Oh, it's not? All right, let me give y'all my husband's. He gonna keep it though, but I give it to y'all. All right, this is my husband's. She said, as non-biased as you can, you'll give better reactions. Yes, I'm staying non-biased. You hear me? Blue J 33. That's it. That's my husband, y'all. It's gonna come up Purvis. It says this person can't receive cash apps. Really? I got it earlier. I don't know what's going on, but Candy sent me something earlier. She said, Amore is the real sheep. I don't believe in calling people ghosts because everybody else does. Goats eat garbage and trash, so that I'll explain another day. God said, my sheep hear my voice. I like that, Angela. I like that, Angela. She said, I'm not calling her a goat. She is a sheep. The sheep hear my voice. I hear you, girl. I hear you. I hope Cash App ain't still playing with me. Now my husband gonna get all the Cash Apps. He gonna be like, what's this for, baby? What is this for? What is this for? He gonna keep my money, y'all. It's okay though. I get it back. Is the Blue Jay one working? She said, great chat, no drama, love it. Thank you, Rita. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Listen, we are going to continue to break this story down. And listen, as long as he's harassing or they still harassing each other after freaking 2 years. So you already know what's to come. That's my opinion, right? You already know what's to come. And that is, let's put these pictures back up right quick. That is, it's a shame that some people will continue to bring up stories over and over and over again between, beef, should I say, for money, because that's what it is. Some people won't get the same clout off of their page. She said, what's your Zelle? Oh, my Zelle is just an email address. This is my Zelle. This is my Zelle right here. She said, love the content. You keep rocking and we will keep rolling. Thank you, Tamira. I appreciate that, baby girl. But look at them. And the thing about it is, what he don't understand, let me say something else before I get off, right? What Dr. Justin Dean don't understand, let's see how old he is, because he's not even that old. Let me say this let me look something up. Dr. Hold on. Okay, so Dr. Dean is, let me see how old he is. Do anybody know how old he is? I put in age and it's not coming up. Do anybody know how old Dr. Dean is? Can y'all tell me? I want to say he's in his late 30s or early 40s. But what I want to say is they was only married for like 4 years, 3 or 4 years. Girl, you lying. You better not tell me 35. Are you for real? This man 35? So listen to what I'm about to say, okay? Hey, Amber, baby. Hey, girl. Amber in the chat, y'all. Everybody say hey to Amber. Y'all know Amber, our neighbor now. Amber is our neighbor. We ain't foes no more. She our neighbor. But listen, Dr. Dean don't realize is they was only together for a short period of time, right? So from 2018 to now, right? No. It's AMOIDAVALL. Yeah, that's it. But 2018, so 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 6 years ago. Look how this man has aged. Look at the picture of them when they first got together. Look at this. Look at this face, right? Versus this face. Look, this man don't realize that he's letting the stress of his marriage age him so much. Do y'all see that? This is him when they got together. Look at it. And now this is him, and this is her. Look at her. She's still looking good. She's still looking vibrant. Okay, Alicia said, I think he's 44. Wait a minute, is he 35 or 44? Because Alicia said she thinks he's 44, but 2 other people said that he's 35. Okay, I'm not sure. But what I'm saying is this man is worrying himself something crazy about this relationship, about this breakup. I don't understand it. Do he not understand he is going to grow old and look weird as hell if he don't just move on? Move on, Justin. So we need to do a whole campaign of move on, Justin, okay? Justin needs to move on. Stress will have you looking like a prune out in this mofo streets. You understand what I'm saying? Social media stress will have you looking crazy. He needs to back away. He losing hair. Well, it looked like he was already losing hair. He got the willow peak going on, y'all. He got the willow peaks going on, but I don't know. Maybe he need to make a decision about what he gonna do with that hair here real soon, okay? But if he's 35, he look a hot mess at 35, okay? Now, Angela said he's in his 30s. Thank you, Livette, for the super sticker. Thank you, Milan. She said this content is contenting and we love it here. Thank you so much, Milan. Appreciate that, baby. So listen, what he don't understand is he look a hot mess. He's out here. He said he got another girlfriend named Summer. She make the best macaroni, best boxed macaroni and cheese in the world, he says. She made the best Kraft macaroni in the world. Okay, Dimitri said he's 36. Okay, he's in his 30s and he looked like a hot mess. Okay? He looked a hot mess. It's because he's letting his ex-wife stress him the hell out. Why? Move on. He got Summer in his life. How old is Summer, y'all? Drop Summer's age, the new girl. How old is she? 19, 20, 21. How old is she? She might be 30. I don't know, y'all. But how old is Summer? She said Justin is stressed the fuck out. He is stressed out, Alicia. That's why he needs to truly move on. As long as he's talking about this. Okay, so Summer is 25. Lord, she better run for the border. She better run for the border. She better run for the border. Summer better run for the border. Summer 25. Okay. She's dealing with this man's, he's depressed, I believe. I ain't no doctor. Y'all know I ain't no doctor, but he seems to be depressed. Okay. He seems to be angry, bitter, mad, jealous. He seems to have a little mental issues going on. Justin needs to move on seriously, not just physically, but mentally. He really do. Move on. He mad because Korra out there shaking that little brown thing, baby. You hear me? Korra out there shaking and whining and doing what she do. How old is Korra, y'all? How old is Korra? And the thing about it is, we ain't gonna judge Korra just like we didn't judge other people that shook their ass. We're not gonna judge Korra. If Korra make her money from shaking her ass, make your money, Korra. Make your money, Korra. It's not illegal to twerk, y'all. Okay, Korra's 32. Okay, so Korra is 32. How are we gonna judge a 30-something-year-old young mother that's making money from doing what she does best, and that is dancing? She dances. What's wrong with that? Ain't nothing wrong with it, okay? He can't stand that she's still whining and grinding that pretty booty. He can't take it, honey, and she whines it, y'all. She can dance. She's a great dancer for what I can see, okay? Somebody says Summer is getting all of Justin's money. Well, he'll be talking about her in about another. You know what? I doubt if it lasts as long as him and Korra, okay? I doubt if it lasts as long as him and Korra. She said, Amore, you made a good point and said you think white men date black women for attention. Yes. And I'm going to tell you why I say that, okay? I'm going to tell you why I said that. I had this white guy that wanted to date me. When he said to me, I've never dated a black woman, but I've always wondered what it was like. I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm not about to be your damn experiment. A lot of these white men date black women because they want to experience. You know, a lot of people like to be able to say, you know, I've done that. I did this. I've done, you know how some white people are. I climbed this mountain. I done went to this country. I didn't visit this pond and all this other bull crap. A lot of people like to be able to say they did this or they did that. Well, you ain't going to be able to say that you dated a black woman on my expense. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to be your experiment. Hell no. Go find somebody else to do it. Now, I'm saying there's anything wrong with dating a white guy. I'm just saying I would exactly, Sonia. Sonia took the words out my mouth. Look what she said, y'all. It would be a bucket list thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? They want to listen, a bucket list. Exactly. Okay, I want to be able to do this. I want to be able to do that. And oh yeah, by the way, I want to date a black woman. Okay. Yeah, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Not that I don't have anything. I'm just glad God blessed me with who he blessed me with. Let's just keep it there. But some white men do date black women for the attention. Because they're going to get it. They're going to get it, okay? She said Summer left him after the attack on Kora Obidi and fled back to New York City. Are you sure about that? Because wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Because if I'm not mistaken, did she just make that damn Kraft macaroni and cheese the other day? Hold on. Since the attack? Hold on now. I thought she was making saturated barbecue chicken and a saturated barbecue chicken and mac and cheese the other day. Hold on. Let me see when she made that. Or did he just repost it? Hold on. Let me find the dates. Oh, he deleted the mac and cheese video? Girl, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Hold on. Did he delete that? Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Let me look a couple of more posts. Girl, y'all better not say he deleted the mac and cheese video, girl. Not the famous mac and cheese. He said that was the best mac and cheese ever. Y'all, this man done deleted the mac and cheese video. It was just, he must have just deleted it. Damn, y'all good. I don't know he deleted it. Damn. Oh. Hold on. I can't find it. Let me see. Is this it? No, that ain't it. Oh, she dumped him? He back on live again, y'all. He had went off and now he back on live. Ooh, he one of them, honey. Hold on, y'all. Let me see, did he get rid of all her? I think this man, ooh, if she dumped him, Korra about to have it for real. Cause if she dumped him, then that means that he is about to, hold on, Alicia. I'm trying to find it. Alicia said, no, he didn't delete it. Hold on. I'm looking for it. Hold on. Alicia? Yes, he did. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm speaking too fast. Hold on. Let me go down a little further. Because I just saw a video of them. It wasn't the mac and cheese video, but it was a video of the two of them. Hold on. Let me go a little further, y'all. I don't see the mac and cheese video, but oh, it looked like at some point this joker got big, didn't he? I see him putting up that new content coming soon. He loves saying that too, huh? I don't see the mac and cheese video, but I'm not going to say it's deleted. I'm just going to say I may just be overlooking it. I don't see it on here like I did the other day. For some reason, it kind of popped up to me. And I want to say it's because he put it in the comments or the post that she made the mac and cheese or something like that. And I don't see it no more. Well, anyway, we ain't gonna worry about that right there. I don't see the famous mac and cheese video. But that doesn't mean that he deleted it. Okay. She said, yeah, it's gone. He deleted it. I don't see it, but Alicia said it's still there. I don't see it, but Alicia said the video is still there. Alicia, can you actually see the video? Because I don't see it. And I know the other day when I went, let me see something. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for something else right quick. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. Okay, I do see here. Okay. Okay, never mind. Well, I'm going to show it to y'all anyway. Look, y'all. She said he aged badly. I'm going to show y'all something. And this is not a hit. against Summer because, you know. But this is his new alleged girlfriend, right? Summer Moore, okay? Now, do you see the resemblance? Can't help to think that this man didn't try to go out and find a Korra. I don't know. What y'all think? I think men that are not over the woman that he claimed he left, that's him, right? I believe that the woman that the man claimed he left always seemed to resemble the ex. What do y'all think? In some type of capacity. You know, she's a beautiful young girl. She's definitely a beautiful, slim young girl, right? And I saw something where she looked like she was dancing. Oh, was she in the military? Hold on. Is she a Marine? Wait a minute. Is Summer a Marine? She is. Huh. Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. You make me want to shout. What? Summer Moore is a Marine, baby. So Summer ain't crazy, y'all. Let me just go on and put that out there, child. Summer know what she doing. Summer is a Marine. Lance Corporal Summer L. Moore. Okay? So Summer, okay. Oh, is she a model? But she's a Marine. These are real uniforms. This is real people. This is real formations. She's a Marine. Or she was, maybe. I don't know if she still is. She's a model. Okay. So no hit against Summer. No hit against Summer. We will definitely not drag Summer or anything like that. I'm no such. But I just believe that she ain't dumb. I'm gonna say that she's probably can see through that manipulation bullshit that he got going on. But it doesn't look like she's post him in a few days. Okay. It says on the 15th, she says, so excited to have joined the team as creator director. Okay, so she working. I'm just seeing if she missed it. She's mentioning Justin at all. It doesn't look like it. I'm just seeing if Justin is there with her. She says Summer is gone. She's seeing him falling apart and it's scary. He looks so old and stressed. She's going to tell a lot. So Peggy, do you know for sure that she's gone? She left him. What proof do y'all have that she is gone? Can y'all send that to me? Can y'all send that to me? Proof that she is gone? Because on March the 24th, she posted them. This was March the 24th. Can y'all send me proof? Justin needs to be with his own kind, which is white women, and leave our black sisters alone. Alicia, he said he like black women. He said he is attracted to black women, honey. They said once you go black, you can't go back. So I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that. She said, I just checked. He deleted the video, but hell, he could have my mac and cheese. Would you date him, Alicia? Would you date him? He could have my mac and cheese. Would you date him? He found someone that resembled Korra. Yes, Dimitri, he did. He found someone that resembles her. And every time he with her, he thinking about Korra. You better know it. You better know it. She said he wanted someone young, black, and this summer was looking for a come up. She's gone, y'all. Do you know for a fact, Angela, she's gone? Well, I mean, he did delete the mac and cheese commercial. When she got small, she started modeling, but she's definitely left him. But Angela, what proof do you have that she's gone? I see y'all saying she's gone in the wind, but how do y'all know she's gone? Is there proof out there? Did he say it? Did she say it? I see several people saying she gone, she gone, she gone, she gone, she gone. How do y'all know that is what I'm saying? Because they both still have pictures of each other posted on his page and her page. So anyway, we'll look more into it. I mean, if she gone, send me proof. Send me proof. I mean, it don't matter. It ain't that big of a deal, but I would like to know, did she catch on to his narcissistic, manipulative ways and got ghosts? You know, he said it's just now on his live. He wishes her well. Oh, for real, Sonia? Oh, Suki. She said he just said it on his live. Okay. Well, I'm going to go look at his live. She deleted the videos too. Oh, she deleted the videos off her page too? She said Justin proposed to her and she said yes. And then Kora Obidi got attacked and she left right after that. Oh, shit, y'all. Okay. She said, Alicia says, no, I don't like white men, but Justin is cute in the face. That's all. You think he's cute even after he's been stressing out? I don't, I guess, I don't know. Each his own. She's going to learn. I just heard from an African reporter. Oh, she is gone. I just heard from an African reporter. Okay, she is gone. It's on her it's on her page comment section. He's watching YouTube. Is he to me? Oh, Lord. How do you know, Tamik? Somebody said the Koreans was laughing because she left. I don't know. It just happened. Summer has on her page. Someone told her she got him. Her reply was, no thanks. Also, Jade has lied about her being gone. Okay. All right, y'all. I might be bringing that to y'all tomorrow. I gotta go look and see what the hell he said. He wishes her well. But you know what? Let me just say this right quick, and then I'm gonna go because I've already been on for 3 hours. But listen, the other day when I was watching them interact, I think they were eating pizza, and I was watching them interact. I said, that girl ain't happy. That girl is not happy. He seemed controlling. He seemed condescending. You understand what I'm saying? He told her to try some piece of whatever he had with some salmon on it. And you can tell she didn't want to try it. And he's like, no, try it. Y'all know us black women, when we don't want to try something that we don't want to eat, we look at our man and say, I don't want to try it. They ain't going to force us to eat something that we really don't want to eat, right? And I can tell when he was like, no, try it. I feel like she bit off that whatever the hell it was he was eating, because I ain't gonna say to impress him, but to not make him mad. You understand what I'm saying? She said, his buddy wiring him up on you or more. But I could tell that she was forced, not physically forced, but she was coerced to trying whatever food it was because he was online and he may have said something behind the scene like, how can you embarrass me? How can you not try this? Or whatever the case may be. But you know us Black women, when we don't want to try something, we ain't trying and ain't nobody going to force us. So I already kind of felt the vibe that she was not feeling him like that. She said, yeah, he's very strict with food. I bet he wouldn't let you eat chocolate. Sonia, hey, you must be talking about let somebody else eat chocolate because he wouldn't tell me what to eat. She said Summer's cute. She deserved better. She does. She definitely deserved better. He's a narcissist. I hope she finds somebody that, you know, that can really work for her, you know. She said he goes looking for who's talking about him. Oh, he does? Well, like with Miss D. Mac, he ain't going to like it over here. You hear me? Because I'm going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it over here on Talk About It with Amore Avenue. Okay. Talk about it with Amore Avenue. We're going to talk about it. Okay. We ain't going to drag him like that unless he want to be drugged. But we just going to call out what we see is what we're going to do. We're going to call out what we see. Okay. So we see that he's definitely a manipulator. We see that he already came out and did an apology video 2 years ago saying he lied about saying she was a chronic cheater, but yet just 2 days ago or 4 days ago, whatever, on his page, he calls her a chronic cheater again, okay? So obviously, if he lied about that, he's going to lie about other stuff as well, period, okay? So anyway, we're going to close here. I think I thanked all y'all. If y'all sent money to Jay's Cash App, he ain't going to give it to me. No, yes, he is. But I thank y'all so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank y'all for the super stickers. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Let me just go back over it. Latoya, I see you. Latanya, I'm sorry. I see you renewed your membership. Thank you very much. Glenn, thank you, thank you, thank you. Veniful, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nihami, thank you, girl. Crystal, thank you. Lady V, thank you. Jessica, thank you. Angela, thank you. Janet, thank you. And okay, those are the membership, renewed their membership. And then the super stickers and the super chats. I appreciate you. Rita Moore, thank you. Michelle Ford, Mrs. Hurd, Miss Tanya, Tamik, Tinkers, Tawana, Rita Moore, Tamara, Melinda, Tammy B, Lavette, Milan. Thank y'all so very much from the bottom of my heart. I do appreciate y'all. And I will be back on. Hey, Six Nina. I will be back on tomorrow to discuss a little bit more. I'm going to go and look at his live. Hopefully he does not take it down. So let me go listen to what he's saying, because y'all said that he just said in the video that him and Summer has broken up and he wishes her well. So let me go get that info before he takes it down. Thank you, Dimitri, for your membership renewal. I appreciate it, you guys. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up on this video on the way out. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. And look, it's Friday night. Go get drunk, y'all. Go get drunk. Go get y'all something to drink. Go get y'all something to drink, y'all. And twerk it out, baby. Have fun. I'm gonna go do something with Jay. I'm not sure what he in there on the phone. So let me see. I'll let y'all know if I'm gonna play bingo tonight. I'm not sure, but I'll let y'all know in a few more minutes. Okay. She said Summer is way more outspoken than Korra was. Oh, okay, tread lightly on this content. He's seeing vindictive. What are you gonna do to me? What are you gonna do to me? Oh, Demetrius, thank you. She said, love you more. Thank you. Love you too. Thank you so much. What are you gonna do to me, Tammy B? What this man gonna do to me? I am a blogger. I am a blogger, and we are here to talk about it, baby. What he gonna do to me? He seems vindictive. What he gonna do? What is the white man with blue eyes gonna do to me? He ain't gonna do nothing. I don't live in Nigeria. What he gonna do? He better put it on the floor here in the U.S. She said he be striking some of those Nigerian bloggers, according to what he said on his live. See, and that's why you have to stay within the guidelines. You know what I mean? You got to stay within the guidelines, okay? That's why I love Facebook, y'all. Not Facebook, but YouTube. YouTube allows you to do content on information out there, but as long as you're doing content on it, you got to do commentary on it. You can't just play a video without doing commentary on it. You know what I mean? All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Don't forget, thumbs up this video, and I love y'all. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.